Yeah, you suck. Your shooters are some garbage.
Right.
Nah, I mean, they hit. He just ain't die. They didn't hit nothing vital.
Yeah. Like 50.
Right.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well,
50,
modern
was-
medicine
50
is
was
crazy.
saying it was a 22 as well.
Which, yeah, depending on if it's close range.
Yeah, the whole bullet things is kind of strange. Like, getting shot, it really just depends on where.
Yeah.
But you have a high probability of living just depending
Depending on where.
You know
Absolutely.
what I mean?
Absolutely.
A lot. There's the few factors. If the bullets exit your body, you have a much higher
High
chance of
chance.
living.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a lot of factors that go
Yeah.
into it,
Yeah.
even though it's like carnage immediately.
For sure.
Because even you even hear about people who have been like shot in the head and lived.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, how the fuck?
The
This
rate
shit-
of surviving a headshot wound is higher than you'd expect.
Really?
It's crazy.
Wow.
A lot.
Yeah, definitely higher than you expect.
Oh, I'm not scared.
I knew a kid in 5th grade who survived that.
Oh,
you-
really?
Yeah.
In 5th grade,
Yeah.
he was
What
like
the
on
fuck
some
did he
street
do?
shit.
Nah, he wasn't on no street shit.
It just like he
got
just
like-
got hit.
Caught a stray.
Yeah,
was in
he got.
Jamaica?
No. I was here. I was here in
Oh.
5th grade. I moved here in 4th. Yeah, we knew because he had like a thing in his head.
Like a scar or whatever.
Yeah, a big scar on the thing, and it was because he got shot in the head.
Crazy.
Like we knew him. It was a Hispanic kid.
Oh,
The hell?
Shit.
he
Yeah.
found a gun.
And a lot of niggas be rolling around. You can even see it when they be like flexing their guns. They're rolling around with the training darts, with the training bullets that are rounded on the end.
Yeah.
They're not defensive rounds.
Wait, so they're not
Target
lethal?
rounds.
No, they're lethal. It's just those are gonna pass through you for sure
Okay.
because they're rounded on the end. The hollow points and shit they expand, so it's like they're designed to do more damage. The range rounds, they're simplest round. Boom. They're designed to like stop on impact. I mean, hit something hard and then just like go
Keep
away
going,
type
yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Yeah. So if a nigga hit you with like a target round, the odds of it passing through are pretty high. And that's when most niggas are buying. Because the hollow points are way more expensive.
They are.
You can buy hundreds of training rounds.
That's what I do.
That's true.
So all I got is training rounds. I still need to get defensive rounds.
You gotta have defensive rounds for the ones that are in your carry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got more training rounds too, but that's just because you're at the training range. You're at the
Yeah.
shooting range more than you're shooting people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And if you're buying hollow points, somebody's gonna, eventually somebody's gonna be like, okay, you've been buying a lot of hollow points.
No.
Hell no,
No?
nigga. What?
They don't-
I
they
don't know.
don't- they
We can
don't-
go buy 7,000 bullets
Be
right
fine.
now.
Completely fine.
Nobody's gonna care.
Be a loyal customer, nigga.
Yeah, I don't
As
think
long as that credit card goes through, nigga, that's
Yeah.
all they care about.
They gonna
you
come
don't
in and be
think
like,
you-
"Hey, I got a special order for you this time." That's all.
you don't think you go on like a CIA watch list?
Hell no.
low-key?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean, not that
Especially if
they
you
like
do-
look into it too much.
especially if you
They
do it
don't
at a
care.
gun
Just
show.
up there.
Yeah.
Especially if you do it at a gun show. My favorite part about
It's
going
known
to a
as
gun
defensive
show.
rounds. My fault.
Yeah, but my favorite part about going to a gun show is seeing a group of hood niggas going up there with all that hood money and just buying and AKs, AR. I love that shit.
That's
Because the
exciting.
white
That's
folks
exciting.
are up there doing literally the same thing.
Right.
legal.
It just makes me happy seeing a bunch of hood niggas who are clearly running shit.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's time to reload. And they go in there empty handed, but you could just see it like
Yeah.
drug dealer money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They go in there buy everything, nigga.
And you feel not threatened by it because you know, like, they're gonna use it on people that they don't like. It's
yeah,
not you.
yeah. I'm not
Right.
worried about them.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know
I'm
them.
not-
Yeah,
the
like
white
if-
people though.
Yeah, I don't
We
know.
can catch
I don't-
those.
Yeah, I don't know who
Just
you're
be
buying those
hanging
for.
at the mall and shit.
Right. So it's like I just love that. I'm like, yeah, I love all these legal hood niggas exercising this right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I agree. I definitely don't feel comfortable with all the guns being on one side.
yeah.
I mean, I agree. Yeah, I mean, it's at least
Last
we
time
arm
I was
ourselves.
up there, boy, them niggas it was like 4 niggas. They jumped out. All of them had chargers, scat packs, and shit like that. They jumped out. They had their jewelry on. They literally were leaving with like boxes. They had shopping carts going back to their car. Damn. All of them ARs, pistols, rounds. I was like, yeah, and they in the gun show every time I would see them having a good old time. They like, shh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And the
just-
gun shows here are just kind of chill. You
Oh,
you
they're
go to
chill as
Louisiana
hell.
or something?
It's strict.
No. It's like way looser. Like,
Oh,
it's-
I
it's
believe
like-
it. Yeah.
People be walking out of there with some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, bazookas and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rocket
they
launcher.
Yeah,
they
gun
liable to
shows
sell
are
you a
kind of
grenade.
crazy just because it's like there's certain things the state isn't legally allowed to sell, so obviously you can't sell it at the gun show.
Right.
But niggas are doing parking lot transactions too. Like,
Oh yeah.
so it's like, yeah, you can really get some shit off. And then in North Carolina, at least, we're a state where it's legal to where I can sell you one. Like, I don't
Yeah.
have to be a gun dealer.
Right.
I can sell you one. I can just make a paper receipt.
Yep.
And that's whatever. All that's legal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a lot of states you can't even do that.
See, I would load up with all sorts of like weaponry and armory and like cool guns if I had just like a cool ass case for it though. Like if I had like a place like some
In your
James
house, you
Bond,
mean?
yeah, in my house,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a nice little fold away in the wall
Having-
type shit or something.
yeah,
like I would go
apartment.
crazy if I had a compartment like that.
That's what I meant to watch. Mr. and Mrs.
John
Smith
Wick
on that. Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh, it's
good?
good. It's good.
I heard it was
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I heard it was good too, so
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I haven't seen it. But yeah, let's do this intro real quick.
Yeah.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too.
Welcome
Welcome,
Welcome,
to the 3-0 podcast where even the artists can be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shannon Petty.
Cherry TNT.
And your boy Jeff.
White man's on the boards.
Yeah.
Florida Mac is on the boards.
That's me.
Hey,
And we back with another week. You know what I'm saying? We were just
Hey.
talking about the gun shows and how legally
get lit.
everything is wide open around here. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
last thing I was gonna say too. Oh yeah, but having that secret room or whatever like that.
Yeah.
Like I did watch the movie, the Mr. and Mrs. Smith
Brad
movie.
Pitt one.
And I was like, that was, it's like under his shed and shit. But she had hers in the kitchen.
Yeah,
all of them,
everything.
all of them was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fire.
I like
That-
the shit on Men in Black. He turned it to the thermostat and that shit opened in the wall.
Yeah.
Flips or whatever.
Yo,
yeah.
and then there's like having like a false wall is a lot easier than I don't know.
That's not hard to do, bro.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Y-
not
yourself?
insane.
I get
You
what you're
can
saying.
do it
You can do it
yourself.
yourself.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. Just growing up in movies, when you saw a false wall, you're like, only
That's
a
impossible.
millionaire can do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's
it
not
felt impossible. But like,
remove the door.
yeah, bro, I be seeing ads sometimes. Like, last time I was looking for just like a gun safe or just like a lockbox, I saw an ad of guys who go around doing false walls and shit like that for people, like
Yeah.
bookshelf walls that are you don't see the scene, but you can open it and it's a gun case back there. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're a lot just a lot cheaper than you think they are. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely want one of mine.
A couple
A lot more
thousand,
feasible.
No, it's definitely doable.
5,000 or under. I'm thinking,
And
or I
being
mean,
in
you can go
town-
bigger than that, but at least that 2,000 to 5,000 range for sure.
Some John Wick shit.
Yeah, for sure that John Wick shit.
I don't know
That would
why
be
why John Wick he put his shit in his kitchen floor. And he had to destroy the floor to get to the guns.
That was
he
because
thought
he
it
was
was
trying to
done.
keep him. He was trying to keep himself away from.
Okay.
it.
Yeah. He's just like,
was
if it's
done.
under the floor,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't
Wanna
easily
do
get
this.
into it.
He was
Yeah.
putting
He
as
was
many
done.
obstacles in his way
Right.
as
Yeah.
because he knew if I pull this sledgehammer out
Yeah.
and open this floor up,
time.
there's a lot of bodies that come behind that.
Yeah. Typical-
so I have to
action
really,
hero,
I got to
you
really
know?
work for that.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm
if I
saying?
have to inconvenience myself to get the gun,
Then
it's time.
it's a problem for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
freezing your credit cards. You know.
They don't. Most people didn't even realize he had to go through that before he was even there being a problem trying to kill them.
yeah.
So this nigga can't turn
Destroy
back.
my kitchen floor.
Yeah,
to kill
bro.
you.
Well, wait, his medallions were in there, right? His his tokens.
Gold coins and
Those
stuff
little,
like that.
yeah, those
which
little
is
tokens.
which
you
is
need
like
to-
assassin money.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Continental.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was. I thought so.
That assassin money is real.
I want that to be real.
I think it definitely is real. There's definitely an underworld of assassins.
Absolutely.
No question.
No, for
movies.
sure. I mean, but I mean, like like some crazy currency that only some people
Oh,
exchange. That you
I think
know,
that's real
it's like
too.
That's probably real
Yeah.
too.
I think that's real too. Yeah.
Shit, they give you
Bitcoin
tokens
nigga.
for fucking NA and fucking AA meetings
Yeah,
and shit. Hell yeah, they got
yeah.
something for secret
The
assassins.
Freemasons got like
Yeah.
Oh, their own
secret
shit.
tokens, and we can see those.
True.
So you know what I'm saying? Like if something that we
What do those
know.
look like? Yeah, I don't
I'm
know
seeing
if I've
it's
ever seen
like they have certain things like they have like coins, but they just have like trinkets and shit. Like when you go to somebody's house who's a
Yeah.
Freemason,
Yeah.
and like their dad is like 60 and
Yeah.
he's been in it for like 30 years.
Yeah.
That nigga be having just like his little shrine area in his house. It should be kind of crazy.
They are
Yeah.
very into trinkets.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey, so if we had like a guest who was a Freemason, would they be killed for spilling information?
They wouldn't talk.
They'd be
They wouldn't say
expelled.
nothing.
They would not
No,
say.
no.
It would never happen.
And on top of that too, it's like
It's religious. It's
Oh, that's
Yeah,
what it
it's
is.
My daddy a
basically.
Freemason. My family's.
So
I
that's
come
what it
from
is,
a-
basically?
I come from a long line of Freemasons and Eastern Stars.
there's two
And
different
Red
Freemasons.
Hatters.
There's
Okay.
the Freemasons that you think of like the ones like
Illuminati type shit.
exactly. Yeah. There's that level, but then there's a lot of black
There's
Freemasons.
like a religious
Right.
level.
Yeah.
and it's like a religious level.
It's a cult, but it's a laid back cult.
yeah, and it's almost
It's a chill cult.
I would say
They
it's
got a
closer.
handshake and everything.
I would say it's closer to like a fraternity, but like a
Almost.
Okay.
like a prestigious fraternity.
Okay.
But I've met a lot more black Freemasons than white Freemasons. I don't know if there's that. Yeah, I've met
Yeah.
way more black Freemasons than
I don't know any white ones.
The black
Shit,
one.
I don't know any. I don't know any white
Yeah.
ones now that I think about it. Yeah, I've only met black
That, I felt-
Freemasons.
that feels backwards. Isn't it historically like
Yeah.
something that weren't the presidents Freemasons?
That's
Yes.
the
Yeah, yeah.
Illuminati version, I think, though.
Yeah.
See, I don't think the Illuminati version is in cahoots with the nigger version. I'm just gonna say that.
Or you mean like-
Even
or you
I'm
mean
not
they-
trying to shit on the
Or
Freemasons,
you
but I
mean,
think
like,
there's
they
a
disassociate at this
I
point
think there's a
from that?
line between the two.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
there's a faction that's kind of
Because I guess the overall, like, people tend to look at it as just the Illuminati type shit.
Yeah,
But there's
because-
actually different factions.
yeah. Because
and
I don't
groups.
think when you see a Freemason building or temple.
Mm-hmm.
In your town, the police are at a high alert because they're there. I don't.
No,
you know
no.
what I'm saying? It's just like
No, well, they're in it
passing
too.
a frat house or passing a sorority house.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
judging off this description that is given here, they just kind of seem like a nonprofit or something.
Essentially, yeah.
Or, like you said, a fraternity. They just clean up highways and whatnot.
Yeah, because I know somebody who was going through the steps for it. Because somebody that we both knew, well, he's like 40 something, almost 50, was in there and was putting him through the initiation, whatever the fuck it is.
All
you
I
know what I'm
knew
saying?
was just like the Freemasonry, like, just had something to do with numbers. You know, I didn't go down the
Yeah.
rabbit hole
now.
too much because I was scared, but I just knew that like they were saying like Walt Disney was a Freemason, and then when you watch this specific cartoon, there's a lot of numbers, and it's just like it has something to do with numbers. That's all I know.
Numerology.
It's definitely way deeper than on
Yeah.
the surface.
It makes me
For
wonder.
sure.
It makes
For
me
sure.
wonder if it has anything to do with the connection between like number. I know people say like numbers are like the key to the universe and math and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you figure, I don't know,
That's
if
what
the
the
universe
5%
works mathematically and they know how to do that shit.
That's
I don't
like that's what the 5%ers,
That's what
and
they
shit
do?
like numerology.
know. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe I don't know.
Numerology can get very schizophrenic really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, just too much based off numbers. Y'all,
Yeah.
did y'all ever watch Parks and Recreation?
Yeah.
So there's that
My
group.
ex used to watch that show.
Yes,
Yeah, it's funny.
You didn't like it? I liked it, but
It's
long
funny.
story short, but there's this group that like think the apocalypse is coming every year or
can't
whatever
remember.
like that.
Yeah.
Like, or it's like every however amount of years. They pretty much reinterpret this book that says the end of the world is coming every time the end of the world doesn't come. But they have a celebration every time they think it is.
Yeah.
And Ron, the boss there, sells them hand
One with
wooden
mustache.
Yeah, he sells them hand wooden flutes. And they write crazy checks because they think they won't be living there the next day. They think everybody's gonna die the next day.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he cashes all their checks before the next day comes.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "We'll see you next year, Ron." And he's like, "I'll see you next year." Like, you know,
They just get into it.
this nigga he just cashes out every year on this shit.
He's selling end of the world memorabilia.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. But Avatar: The Last Airbender, did you watch it?
No,
I
not
was
yet.
hoping that you would because
Yeah.
I've been hearing the reviews, but I was like, well, I hope Cherry at least or one of you guys at
I
least
watched
watch
it.
it. Because
Bro,
y'all-
they kicked me
you
off
did?
my Netflix because I don't got the same Wi-Fi as my cousin. They fucked me up.
Uh-oh.
I was
yeah,
using my
that-
brothers. They kicked me off, and then I was using my cousins for like 2 weeks. And then I
Yeah,
tried to log
that whole
in.
sharing thing is
That
dead.
shit is so
Yeah,
stupid.
It's
They're
done
not
now.
playing, yeah,
It's
they're not
done.
playing
Yeah,
around.
they locked
Yeah.
that down. Me and my sister were on the phone with Netflix, trying to like separate our accounts like a couple months ago when
I'm
they
so
had, like,
mad.
when they finally cracked down on it. So
I'm
yeah,
so
they're not
mad.
going for that no more.
So I don't have Netflix right now. So I'm about to come up. Might have to get that little code.
Oh no no no!
They'll send you a code that you
Get
can
a
watch it
freebie.
for like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got
get your free.
I got a site you can put.
Okay.
I got something for you.
Yeah yeah.
So wait, so did they release the whole season or is it one
The
episode?
whole season's out.
oh
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Yep.
I didn't know.
I watched it and I thought it was fire.
Okay. All right.
Now,
From what
I
I've
was-
seen, it looks fire.
I was really hyped up. Apparently, it's getting bad reviews.
Really?
Oh, is it all
Yeah.
bad? Oh, I thought it was like
Not
mixed.
all bad. I think it is more mixed. I watched the Moist Critical video right before we started the show.
Oh, I saw that one.
His was pretty
He
even.
didn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty. He gave it a 5 out of 10.
Okay.
So it was literally like
Yikes.
right there in the middle.
Yeah.
And I was telling Drew about it. Like I would say initially when it first, I was so satisfied with the CGI because that was literally just the biggest part, right? You know what I'm saying? Just
What is this water bending and fire bending gonna look like?
Exactly. What is all the bending
I heard
gonna
it's
look
insane.
like?
I heard-
Bro,
I
the
heard that,
bending
yeah.
is crazy.
Yeah, I heard
The bending is
It's
like
fire.
that.
It's an action
Looks
cartoon.
way better
that
than
You
the
saw it
movie.
too?
I saw the first
not
episode,
close.
Okay.
but the first episode was enough. I saw the whole first episode now, and that was enough to say, I love it. It don't matter what anybody says. It
That's
is.
how I felt. You saw it. I felt I couldn't give it a bad rating just because the CG. I couldn't even. It's like I can't even take it seriously if the CGI is not good.
Right.
But it was
Right.
phenomenal, and they show that in you. They show that to you in the first scene.
Yeah.
Moist Critical did bring up a good point, which I didn't realize, or I guess I realized. I definitely was ignoring things the first time through just because I was so satisfied with visually what I was watching. But he did say that the water bending didn't feel like it had as much oomph to it, and I can see where he said that. Like it didn't feel dangerous enough. You know what I mean? Like how the other ones did. You know, like
splashing water on
Yeah,
people.
and but he seemed like he was more concentrating on the writing because he was saying something like the writing was weak and
yeah.
what did he say? He was saying like the dialogue wasn't nuanced or something. He was like the cartoon
wasn't
was more-
real
like it was like
convos.
a lot of exposition and they were telling you
Okay.
stuff instead of just like letting you
Letting it have it.
something like that. Yeah.
Now, so I guess I didn't have I think something else that he said that I resonated with, which is why I didn't have as much of a problem with the writing, is because anytime a corny line would come up, I'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot this for kids too. Like this is
Yeah,
PG.
yeah.
So that's what I
Yeah.
said to myself.
And I
You're
think at
giving
some
them
one
free
point he
passes
said
for
that
that.
too. It's
Yeah.
because it is based off a cartoon.
And it's PG. It's rated PG.
Yeah, it
TV
is.
PG. But
It does it follow the story? The story is if it's a clean,
it's season
a clean
one.
follow.
It's season one. Yeah. But I mean, of course, they condensed episodes just because there's more episodes in the season than 8. But these are hour-long episodes.
Right.
So he was saying something which I didn't realize actually, was he was saying that they didn't do enough character building of like camaraderie building
Okay.
between the characters. I guess I ignored that too, just because I know what the camaraderie is because I watched the cartoon
Because
already.
you're familiar
So
with
it's
it.
like I'm okay with it. I was more okay with them. I guess not highlighting it. I had rose-colored glasses while I was
Right,
watching.
'cause you already know,
clearly.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
that
'Cause I
that
was
would be
just-
interesting though.
yeah.
Like how is somebody who hasn't seen the cartoon, how are they going to respond to it?
I think,
you know?
yeah, and I think that's one of the things where it's like,
Are those things going to stick out?
maybe I think those things will stick out more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was already invested. And then I was also thinking about I just thought the CGI was so good. Now, one thing that I definitely I noticed immediately, some of the wigs and the costumes were fine. Some of the wigs looked like crazy though. So like the worst wig or the worst hair piece, no question, was the Northern Watermaster and the Northern Princess. Matter of fact, pull them up.
I got you.
Their hair looked fucking crazy, bro. Like, yeah,
Straight
bro. Like
wigs.
the Northern Watermaster had a bald cap on. His bald cap looked insane.
I'm crying.
Like
Oh,
it
no.
looked like it looked crazy because in the cartoon he already has the entire top is bald, and then it's just gray hair on the outsides.
Yeah.
But it's like the bald cap is raised up over
Yeah.
that middle part. So
Yo.
that
Is it supposed to be that guy on the on the right? The cartoon version?
I can't remember. So on the cartoon, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
the guy on
cartoon
the
version
right.
of
Yeah.
the guy you're talking about?
See what his name says because it's Paku. His name is Paku.
His name is Paku.
Paku, yeah.
Maybe he had to shoot a scene when he was younger later on in the show or something. I don't know. And so he had to have hair.
I don't know. Nah, it looked crazy.
Damn. No excuses. He refused to shave his head is what it was.
Oh, that's him right
There it is, right
Oh,
there.
okay.
That shit.
Chill.
That shit. And this is a better angle, but when you see it like straight on, you can see it's raised up. So when you see it
Like his
straight,
hair is under
when
there.
you see it raised up, like when
Yeah.
you see him like when the camera's directly on him, it's just like
Damn.
like
When he
it's
looks
just-
surprised, it
Yeah, it
creases.
looked crazy, bro. Yeah, it looked
Oh
crazy.
man. Yeah, it is pretty bad.
And who was the
then
other person?
The Northern Princess.
It's cartoonish, is what it is.
Yeah, Northern Princess. I can't remember what her name is either, but her shit looked crazy. Okay, so that's her. Just so y'all can see her.
This was it.
No, that's not her.
What's her name? Oh, you.
I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
remember what her name is. OU live action. So y'all see the cartoon at least.
Oh,
That shit look crazy.
Oh, she's from that Predator
Oh
movie.
wow. Oh yeah.
Prey.
That shit look kind of crazy.
Yeah, that shit's just
Oh,
perched
yeah.
on top of her head.
It
Yeah,
is.
like,
It's
it's just
really
like-
just.
it's
It's
just
really
a
just
wig.
sitting up there.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's just right
saying?
on top.
Like,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
up there.
It's just right on top.
And
I'm
then
crying.
even even Iroh's, is it Iroh? Who's Sokka's uncle's name? The Dragon of the West. Iroh. So it's General Iroh. Live action.
Is it the
his
eyebrows
beard
and
look a little crazy? You know what I'm saying? It was really flirting with. Do the one right there where they're side by side. That's not him. Down one. No. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, actual General Iroh, yeah, the uncle, yeah.
Yeah, so his shit was a little, you know what I'm saying? It was his hair, but it's like,
That
you
looks
know.
a lot better.
Ultra.
You said what?
That looks better than the other
It
one.
looks better though, but sometimes the camera will be real close.
Yeah.
So you can really see how.
And,
you know
and
what
the
I'm saying?
lighting is a little
But
dark here. So
And the lighting's a little dark. So it wasn't that bad, but it is
Yeah.
something that
Good
like
shadowing effects
every
here,
so
you know?
often, if the camera was too close, I'll be like, what the fuck is happening over
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Like this, like, you know.
Synthetic
Yeah.
ass.
I'm just glad
beard.
they're Asian.
Okay, that's good
Yeah.
casting. Okay,
That's really
I would
just all
say
it is.
That's some good casting though, because it looks just like
It
Demon,
does.
right? It looks
It
just
does.
No,
Just
they
like
they
They
yeah.
got they
That's
got
killed
Zuko
that.
right.
Because the movie, what was they? I don't know what M. Night Shyamalan was
But
thinking.
I was gonna say that's the thing about it too. It's like I love it so much already because I saw the movie, and the movie was so bad with the CGI and everything. Like you're saying, it's like
yeah.
the difference from the movie to this already was enough to say I'm locked in.
So this was just a
Yeah,
breath. This is a
pretty
breath
much.
of fresh air.
That's
Oh,
what it felt
yeah,
like.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
And like
But
this
I
is
also
why I didn't see the movie.
But I also
didn't see
didn't
the
think it
movie.
was
I
that
heard
bad.
about
The combat scenes were great. The choreography was great.
okay.
it. The preview was crazy. So
The storyline for sure, it probably could. It's gonna be. They're gonna have to figure out how to better condense one entire season into 8 hours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In terms of like character development and stuff like that, and they're mainly their relationship because they would say like the lines that I would say to myself. Oh my god, this cringe fest. Like
Yeah.
when they would be like, there was one episode. Obviously, the goal of the episode was to stress the importance of friends, because that line, because every time we talked, it's like, but you know, it's really about maintaining those friendships. That's what's
they
gonna,
would keep saying
that's
the
what's gonna
word.
get us through. Like, Jeff, I know you're right, but that friendship is what brings us
Yeah.
then
together.
they have a moment where they zoom in on the
yeah,
dab.
you know, yeah, so it's like they had to keep reminding us friendship is the way. You know what I'm saying?
That's,
Like,
that's where the difference between like good writing and bad writing is, because like bad writing is having like your theme is friendship.
yeah.
So, but a good writer will know how to communicate that without actually
Without-
having to say it.
They said
Friendship.
it.
They just reminded you, yeah, because
Yeah.
this is about friendship.
Yeah, they are blatantly saying it, and they did
Yeah.
it. There was like at least 3 super defined moments in that episode, and they were like pretty back to back. Like they were like, "Let's drive this point in real quick, and then we'll move over to the next point." You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That's the
like,
same problem I have with some movies, or some movies where they're like, they keep driving home the word hope. You know, it's like, this is because this is about hope.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just make it feel like hope. You can't just say it.
I know what you mean. It's,
But I don't
it's
think-
something adults shouldn't require. My bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna be that bad though, because it's like as they get older, the characters overall, I was chalking everything up to them being kiddie, and I'm like, even when I go back and watch the cartoon, it's like I'm not watching the whole cartoon because this shit got way more adult as the seasons progressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Yeah.
everybody also kind of needs to remember that. Like season 1 was really giggly and childish.
It's just starting to
Yeah.
get real.
Yeah, by the time like 3 and 4 came around, it was like, okay, this is getting really dangerous out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah.
so yeah, but in our case, since we're watching live action, I didn't mind. And it also kind of tripped me out because I'm like, damn, these are really young actors and actresses and stuff. But then I'm like, oh, that's kind of good though because they were young. But as the years naturally go by,
They'll get older.
it's like they're gonna be able. So by the time it might be 5 years before we get to that final season, or
The Harry Potter
6
effect.
years, yeah, essentially. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
these young adults, like with life, puberty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're really
Yeah.
gonna. I feel like.
They're gonna grow up on camera.
Yeah, and it's and really take shape of their character because the casting was pretty good too. Like
No, for sure. it
the
looked like
general, the general of the Fire Nation. Yeah, this nigga is like they casted his ass really well. Like this nigga looks terrifying now. You know what I'm saying? And it's only gonna get more. If he just has to continue to get more evil, they're gonna have to match this nigga's level of intensity because it's
Yeah.
like you can feel his level of intensity now in season 1.
Yeah.
To where you're like, yeah, you're serious. You're a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and maybe that's the thing. Like when you, like going off of what you were saying about it being a cartoon. Maybe that's what it is. That maybe it's jarring for some people.
Yeah.
Because there is such a thing as like cartoon writing. Like when you rewatch like our old cartoons, like they really did have to spell out the themes and all that stuff,
Yeah,
so
for
so
sure.
our 10-year-old minds could understand what's
Cartoon
going on.
and not anime too, because they
Yeah.
never count Avatar as an anime. So
Yeah.
that's another
Oh,
thing.
yeah, that's true.
Because anime will be treated like a live action.
Yeah.
You can keep the seriousness.
Yeah.
But cartoon is something completely different.
Yeah, like cartoon writing is very specific. So
Yeah.
like when you, I guess, have cartoon writing for live action, I guess like it could be off-putting. You
Yeah.
give like cartoon writing a pass because it's animated.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's for kids and all that stuff. But I guess when it's like live action,
Well,
that
some of 'em-
cartoon writing doesn't.
It don't translate perfectly, or
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you need to
You have to accept it almost.
You need to
That makes
bring it
sense.
up. Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of accepted it, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if this is where they're starting, I
It's
feel
a
like
good start.
I feel like it's a great start. Yeah,
Let it-
you know what I'm
let
saying.
It, let it be like Harry Potter, where like I said, they
Yeah,
get older,
naturally
and the movies
progresses.
become darker,
Yeah,
and,
and if they-
start dying, and
And if they keep this same crew and this same crew evolves,
Right.
and they listen to some of the criticism,
It'd be
Oh
good.
yeah, that's
could have
I
a
don't
good thing
see it.
going.
You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? Like if
Yeah.
the same crew is continuing to work on this,
Okay,
this is
season
their
2,
project
we'll switch it
for
up
the
a little.
next. Yeah, let's switch up the writing a little
Yeah.
bit.
no, you're right.
Keep it within PG still, but like make it more realistic.
Man, make that
upgrade.
shit PG-13 at least, man.
Yeah.
At some point, maybe they
Throw
might-
it up one
yeah.
notch for the boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe what the cartoon? Well, the cartoon was PG, right?
Yeah,
the
it
whole
was.
thing.
The whole thing was PG.
It was PG probably simply because of that blood bending episode.
Yeah, true. If it wasn't because of that, it'd be.
But they
G.
need to PG-13 it up.
They do. They do.
They need
Really see
to.
some-
Yeah, they do. Especially
Yeah.
since it's live action.
Yeah, because they did a good job in that first one of burning old boy up. And when I saw that, I was like, oh, they burned a nigga to crisps.
Yeah, and you know what else
In
I
the
thought?
show.
They was killing people. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
was frying niggas, bro.
Yeah, I was like, you fried
Much
niggas
Critical
up.
said that. Yeah, he
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that he likes. Is like, yeah, I'll give them credit because you know the way he started.
Yeah.
I'll give them credit because in
Yeah.
the beginning, like when they burned somebody up, and it was like they showed it. And it's like,
Oh yeah,
okay.
and it's like, and then I think I realized
On
in
a
that
PG
moment,
movie?
I was like PG. I just think they can't show blood.
Yeah, I think that's what
That's
it is.
that's the
Yeah.
only thing. People can die.
right.
So they just
get shot and shit.
But like, yeah, we saw a couple
you
people
don't
catch
shoot.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
for sure.
you don't
it
shoot.
is elemental bending.
And I feel like I don't know, like there's like two different ways of like catching on fire. This was gutta enough to where it was acceptable as like an adult.
did he struggle? Did he scream? Are we talking
There was
about
a
he screamed.
scream.
He
I don't
screamed.
know, but you know what it makes me think of? There's nothing more realistic than the opening scene of American Gangster when Denzel and Bumpy Johnson set the nigga on fire, tipped his chair over, and then shot him. You know, those
Yeah.
screams hit different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those screams, that was as real as it gets.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they were catching on fire. They were screaming, but it didn't have that same level of intensity. Yeah, let's see
I
this.
get what you mean.
like if you get to this point where you're screaming,
But he's speaking Spanish, so I guess that makes it
even more.
a little worse. You know?
Ruthless, nigga. Yeah,
Just in the
that's,
middle of the
sometimes man,
street.
I forget how.
I ain't
fucking
seen. I'm about to say
ruthless he was in
exactly.
this
I
movie.
forgot how crazy that movie was.
nigga, let's watch that scene where he's at the breakfast.
Yes.
the
I
I
jar
would say
scene.
though, in the dude who just got burnt to death alive, in his defense, he did tell him to suck his dick. That was the last thing out of his mouth.
He did say
As a
that.
real one.
Yeah.
As a
After
real one.
he poured gas on him, he was like, "Suck my
Yeah,
dick."
yeah, that's some real shit.
Yeah, that's
Is
crazy.
this the one with Idris?
Yeah, this the Idris scene. Yeah. Oh no, not this scene.
Oh no.
Unless
Yeah,
this is super long and it's gonna roll into the next one.
Idris
but
gets
I
shot in
doubt
the
it.
street.
Yeah, it was that second scene.
That
It was that.
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
But you
Most
can go.
important thing
Oh, it's
in
clear.
business is
Okay.
honesty, integrity, hard work, family.
No.
Never
leave it.
forgetting where we
Some
came from.
grits.
Like a shot.
It was Chris.
See, you are what you are in this world. That's either one or two things. Either you're somebody,
Casual.
Just chilling, still talking.
Be right back.
you saw the way he cut his line off, dude. Like, or nobody. I'll be right back. Oh shit! I forgot. Oh, and coming. I forgot they were
Fresh. If I come back here and get you, you know what it is.
Tango.
Yo, play that.
Yes, sir. I hear you. You won't have to come back. There will be no problem. What about you, Frank? You need anything?
where's my money? Red Top gave you the package. He's supposed to be handing me my money. Here's a jar right here, 20%.
Oh, you got the jar?
That's right.
Get the fuck out of here, Frank. Oh, what you gonna do? What the fuck you gonna do, Frank? Huh? What you doing? You gonna shoot me in front of everybody? Huh?
Yeah.
Come on.
Your fucking last line in life. Like, what you gonna do?
Shit.
Even in a movie, that's your last line.
That's
in a movie.
and then just
Idris
like to
Elba, no
flex
less.
that
Yeah.
because that was his brother. That was him and his brother's first meetings when they got back when he brought them up from North Carolina.
Greensboro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was their first breakfast.
He's like, excuse me.
That was their introduction to what he's been doing and
Right.
and what I
I
need
might, have to
help
watch,
with.
I might have to go home and watch that movie.
That was a good ass movie.
Yeah, I don't know what it's on. I'm sure it's on something because I feel like it's always on the streaming service. So
Yeah.
it's on something. I'm sure.
You know what it's probably on.
It's probably on fucking Netflix. And I fucking got
You
it.
already know. Good
I
old
think I have that on
Tubi.
DVD actually. I have a DVD copy of that.
Oh, you do?
I think so. Yeah.
Man,
Y'all
I
still have a
Does
DVD
anyone own,
player?
I was about to say, does anybody own a DVD player?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't even own
I own
one.
a
I just
VCR,
found
shit.
all my DVDs and
VCR. It works?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on
Hey,
Max.
old technology
Oh, it's on Max.
works
Oh, it's
forever.
on everything.
so what?
It's
The
on
old
everything.
technology
Hulu,
works
all
forever.
I got some tapes that I want to watch. I feel like that I haven't seen in years.
Oh, a tape?
I had a VCR up until like 10 years ago.
Yeah. And not only do I have a VCR, I have a digitizer too. So I could turn
Transfer,
it into
go,
yeah, to digital files. and shit.
But I mean, I got a laptop. Just watch some DVDs up there.
Oh yeah. Aside from, I guess that's the way you do it. You got to put it in a computer.
Put it in the
Oh,
computer
well,
now.
but a lot of DVD.
I have a
not
Blu-ray
DVD
disc, so I
players.
guess I do still got a DVD player.
I got a
there.
PlayStation.
I have season 1 of Game of Thrones on Blu-ray.
Yeah, you do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that shit was fucking. I remember that was the first Blu-ray I bought. Because when I went to Best Buy one time, the whole first season was $20
Oh, damn.
on
Okay.
Blu-ray. I was like, I'll take
Yeah,
that.
that's-
Yeah, that's a good
Go to,
deal. That's
Yeah,
Suncoast
I
or
didn't even
some
have. I never had a Blu-ray player. The only time we had one is when we had PS3.
Yeah.
PS3 was
yeah.
Blu-ray.
I think so.
Blu-ray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the first
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
That was the
PS3
only
was
time I've ever had a Blu-ray in the same house as me, and it still wasn't mine.
Yeah.
It was the game system that Brandon had, or you. It was one of y'all game systems.
I've decided to try Game of Thrones again.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
I'm
we
halfway
still
through
haven't
the
been
first episode.
You say?
I'm supposed to be live. I was live tweeting through it the other day at work. It's pissing me off.
You need to just like knock out 2 to 3.
Yeah, just
Boom,
sit down. Just all the
boom,
way
boom,
through,
boom.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
you have to-
I keep falling asleep. Shit boring.
Oh, really?
You need
It's the
you need to,
beginning.
we need to watch it together.
Yeah.
I keep
boring.
it. I'm gonna
You
be
gotta
like
keep your head up.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
get through.
Like,
Okay, so
damn.
it does. It starts slow. I did the same thing. Yeah, it's one of those things. If you just watch the first episode and just go to bed, you're gonna be like, that show is whack.
Yeah, I like watching with people who've never seen it because I'll give them the book lore while the show's going. So I'll be like, just you
It's
gotta.
like that dude on TikTok. You be seeing that black dude be watching it with his girlfriend. She's watching all the Harry Potter movies, and then he pauses and he be like, "But let me tell you, because in the book, they didn't put this in the movie."
Yeah, I be doing
he
that
explained
shit.
the whole thing that happens in the book.
Yeah, I be doing that shit
Yeah,
when
that
I'm
should be
watching like
funny.
a new show with somebody that I know all the lore about. I'll be like, let me just give you a background. This is a serious nigga, okay?
But that's what helped me.
You know what I'm saying?
You did that for me for season 8.
Yeah,
we watched
yeah.
season 8 together. I
Yeah.
used to
Oh,
come
that's
over.
right. Yep.
I used to
Yeah.
come
I
over
do
and
do
watch
that
it,
for
and
people
you
with
ju-
like Lord of the Rings. I do.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
fill 'em in.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantasy worlds are just like they're so deep.
Yeah.
Deep lore.
I was
Deep
just
lore.
watching
You know what I'm
a
saying?
reaction of somebody watching Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, and I was just reminded of how like those movies are masterpieces. Man.
Yeah.
Those first 3
Yeah,
Lord of the
yeah.
Rings movies, those are masterpieces.
The Hobbit too.
for sure.
All the Hobbits are fucking great.
Are they?
The Hobbits
Hobbits
are
are
good.
good.
You haven't
Hobbits.
seen them?
No, I mean I've seen
Oh,
some
okay,
of it, but people
okay.
have said that the quality is not the same quality. You know,
It's
they're more
not.
blockbustery. You know,
For
like,
sure. For
Yeah.
sure. I'd say that, yeah, for sure.
But
Those movies
definitely
are
still
like-
enjoyable.
But also maybe
Yeah.
for the times too, because the earlier ones were like
we was in middle school
before their times too. You know what I'm saying?
Those- Wait, you talking about Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
first 3, they
Yeah.
were so amazing for the time
Yeah.
period they came out in.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
The
Oh,
books
yeah,
are old.
yeah.
The
Like
books are
Orlando
from the
Bloom,
60s or 70s.
Elijah Wood, all of them, they were like the hottest.
Just in
Especially
general,
because-
what they did with that budget too.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
because
Yeah,
they had a lot
everybody
of money.
we've seen a lot of flops
Yeah.
with double to triple to quadruple the budget they had for that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
and that was
for
still
the
like
whole
early,
series.
and that was still early CGI too.
No,
It
it
was.
was. Yeah, but what I'm
it was
talking
still
about is
good.
the writing mostly. I'm just saying, or not
Oh,
even,
okay,
and even
okay.
the filmmaking too. It's like it felt. The first 3 movies felt like Oscar level shit.
They
here.
were,
There's
for sure.
emotion, like the acting, the fucking writing, the you know the way they're saying shit. You know,
Fell in
that's
love
what I
with
mean.
the
Like
characters.
Yeah. The other 3 movies, they're not. I'm not saying they're bad, and I haven't seen much of it, but they felt more like blockbusters. Like these are. You know, these aren't like the Oscar level
I know what you
shit.
mean.
Yeah,
Yeah,
these just
yeah.
felt more like blockbusters, you know? So that but when I watched the first 3, I'm like, the emotions that are going on.
Did Samwise win?
Samwise.
Did he win like best supporting actor?
Nothing. I
didn't
don't even
win
think he
anything?
got.
Really?
I don't even think
Because he
got.
killed that shit. Samwise
He's the
Gamgee was
MVP.
like,
Yeah.
He always made me
I
cry.
think he's everybody's
That-
favorite.
yeah,
That
bro.
one scene where he was like, Frodo, Mr. Frodo,
killed
it's
that
me.
shit, boy.
Yeah.
It's your Samwise.
Oh yeah, when he tells him to go away.
I feel like the key to a good main character is you have to start hating him at the end. Because
flawed. He has to be flawed.
It's
Yeah.
got to be a flaw because Harry Potter got on my nerves by the end of
Oh,
the
my
series. Like he becomes
Two
your
shoes.
op and Ron becomes your favorite.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
Harry
then,
was never my favorite character.
Same with Frodo and Sam. It's like by the end, Frodo was straight movie 1.
Yeah.
By 2 and 3, you're like, nigga,
You're right.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
away.
what
get
the
away.
fuck, bro?
Like, what are you doing,
Why
bro?
do you keep putting that fucking ring on?
It was like you already know you're too weak for that shit.
Yeah.
Why do you keep putting it on, bro?
true.
You know what I'm
and
saying?
falling for Gollum's tricks and shit.
Yeah, you got us now. We didn't add this nigga. I can't sleep comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Sam the only one who stood sturdy.
bruh,
whole time.
If he didn't have Sam,
Yeah,
bro,
Sam was the glue.
Sam carried him to the mountaintop
Literally.
to the thing.
Literally.
On his back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
He's the MVP.
yeah, that's a real shit. And I love that Sam never trusted Gollum,
Gollum,
as
never.
he shouldn't.
Yeah.
But I love how long it took for him to even lighten up. Because a lot of movies and TV shows, they'll kind of lighten up on like they don't trust you now. But then within like 10
No,
minutes.
that nigga stood on that shit.
He stood on that shit.
He did. He
To
did.
the day he died.
The whole
did.
to
fucking
this
show.
day.
Loki.
No
Yeah,
fuck
he
with
was
this
like,
nigga.
nah,
It
you
didn't
ain't-
matter if multiple days and obstacles had passed. He still had smoke for Gollum, bro.
Some people just can't be
But
trusted.
that's why I like the Hobbit. That's why I like the Hobbit because Bilbo he outsmarted him.
He did.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
outsmarted the fuck out of him and kept
Yeah.
that ring the whole fucking
He
time.
did, yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Love that shit.
Yeah, that
Shane,
was
you
a
need
good
to watch
movie.
The
That was-
Hobbit.
So
Yeah, see,
you know what
read The
bothered
Hobbit.
me?
I only read that one though.
No. You know what also bothered me about The Hobbit? That's when Peter Jackson started doing this whole trend where they put the frame rate really high. So, like, I don't know if you guys did you guys see it in theaters?
Yes.
You did? Well, there was
I
a point.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there was a point where he was fooling around with this new high level. Where it almost made the movies look like a reality show than a movie.
Yeah.
You know, like it looked almost the motion looked
I know
too
what you
real.
mean.
So
Gotcha.
not
And
everybody.
And that was
can see
off-putting to me and other like cinephiles or people who are used to like 24 frames per second.
Cinema
That
people
movie-
are called cinephiles.
Cinephiles.
Cinephile.
Yeah.
I'm fucking weak.
Nigga,
Cinephile.
what?
Oh, you never heard this?
Yeah,
one?
it's a real thing.
hilarious.
It's definitely a real thing.
Wait. Cinephiles?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Cinephiles.
That is way too close to the other
No,
one.
I know.
I
Yeah,
know,
that's
it's
why.
just-
That's why it always makes me laugh.
Yeah, it's like
But yeah. There's a word for people who love books and shit.
Isn't cinephile like
Yeah.
borderline
Oh, yeah.
derogatory though?
Not
person
really. I've
who
never
found
heard
a
it.
motion
Or it's just,
picture.
it's just fond of. Yeah, it is just fond of.
it's
Yeah.
You probably thought it was derogatory because it's so close to
No,
the
no,
other
'cause
one.
the
one,
file
yeah.
part.
Yeah, the
file,
file. Yeah.
There's one for people who are obsessed with just audio. For like
Audio files.
Yeah,
Oh,
audio
right.
file.
Is it an audio file? I don't think it's an audio
It might not
file.
be.
It's
Some
else.
file.
It's like
Audio
a
file.
Autofile.
audio.
Audio file.
That's something
It's a
different. Person
Yeah,
who-
no, yeah.
yeah.
No, it's something.
Person who is
yeah.
enthusiastic about
Audiophile. Yeah,
high
yeah.
fidelity sound reproduction.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm that too. Shit.
Huh.
You know, like I like hearing my shit perfectly. You know, got to be the perfect headphones.
Audiophile doesn't sound as derogatory though. It sounds more innocent.
Cinephile.
I like
Yeah.
that with like music that pans like through ear to ear. I have a whole playlist
is
for
cool.
that. I have a
Yeah.
whole playlist for that
That
shit.
just does that.
Every fucking song pans.
That sounds like that sounds
Everyone.
like a brain massage.
Love it.
Oh, shit.
Put my headphones in, turn that shit on full blast. You sitting there like,
Vibing out.
Do y'all sleep with white noise?
I tried.
You did?
I tried. Well,
I
I mean,
do,
do you
yeah.
mean
I
like
do.
where you have
Like
like
a-
frequencies?
yeah,
Yeah,
that
like
shit.
those
Oh, okay.
things.
Yeah. I tried. And
Like
it worked a
rain.
little
Some
bit.
people do rain. Some
Yeah.
people do frequencies.
I heard a brown noise. My friend said she does brown noise. I didn't know they
Brown
had different
noise.
colors.
There's a bunch of different colors. There's green, yellow,
shit.
I wonder what they all mean.
purple.
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
we gotta, can you look that up?
Maybe
What's-
it's just different. Oh, I guess it's just saying like everything
Different
in life has
frequencies.
frequencies.
I think there's pink
visually.
noise.
And they put these frequencies to sound, I guess.
They do have crazy meanings though.
Do the ultimate guy for noise.
Because I think one of the white
What was,
noises.
what was the article? The ultimate guy.
Ultimate Guide to Colored Noise.
Color
Yeah,
noise. okay,
Colored
okay.
noise.
I think one of them sounds like you're in utero, like you're in your like you're still in your mother's stomach.
That's white noise. Is
Okay, white noise. I guess these are studies suggest it can boost memories, improve ADHD symptoms, increase reading and writing speed, and soothe babies.
Increased memories.
White noise
Brown
is like
noise.
a fan.
faster reaction time, improved memory, increased executive function, organizing skills, longer attention span.
I might need that one.
Wait,
Yeah,
can we
me
hear
too.
them? Can we hear them?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna look the sounds up after this.
Yeah.
Green noise, calm anxiety, improve sleep quality, promote relaxation.
It's fresh
Oh, I
on
need
sleep.
sleep quality.
What does that even mean?
I hate when this shit
I
happens.
fucking hate it.
God. But I think we need one on our website when we get one.
We just hate when it's
give me
happened
that.
to us.
Give me that email, nigga.
Deeper and warmer than white.
What was this? Was pink?
Pink noise, yeah.
Continuous performance, attention span, focus, memory. A lot of these
A lot of these sound the same, actually.
sound the same. So I guess you just have to find which one,
You have to listen to it and whatever
which
tickles your,
one, resonates
Yeah.
with you the best, possibly. Some of them are definitely different, like the calming one. But
Some
like,
of them shits make me uncomfortable.
yeah, see, that's the thing. Some of them you might not. They might make you
just
too
feel-
uncomfortable,
it's
and it
just
don't do
weird.
it for you.
Yeah.
Like someone told me to listen to the sounds of the planets. It's the
that
most
sound like-
eeriest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Sounds of the
uneasy.
And I
planets.
watch and I fall asleep on horror movies. So that says a lot. Like
All right, can you mute all of us, or matter of fact, y'all turn your
What?
mics on just so we can hear these correctly.
Okay.
Oh, was that a high point? Go to that high point. See what happens there. I think it's literally just the same continuous sound.
Yeah, it's
All
the
right.
same sound. That's brown noise.
How y'all rating that brown noise?
That's
I don't like that.
Turn your mic on.
That sound like a coal mine. I'm looking for.
So that was all brown. That was all
that
brown.
was all brown
was
noise.
brown noise.
Brown noise.
I'm sure there's different types of brown
Okay,
noise too.
brown noise is kind of nice.
It didn't.
I
It
would
wasn't
sleep to
that
that.
bad. Pink noise. What does that first one say?
Rain sounds. This is rain sounds for sleeping.
So brown noise sounds like you're in a car,
Literally.
Drive.
That's what
driving.
it sounded. Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah.
but you have headphones on.
And then pink noise would be considered
would you do
relaxing
pink
because
noise?
wasn't the definition of? Oh wait, which?
I was
which one?
doing white.
Green
but I
Oh
was
go
yeah,
for
go
relaxing.
ahead. We can do the white.
the white first.
Yeah, we can do the white since you had it on there.
If I can get back to it, there we go.
like that, for example, rain. I don't know what color noise rain is, but that shit's great.
Hit pause real quick.
Just
I
sounds
see.
like
I'm not a fan. I like the brown so far. Not that bad to me. The white noise I've always felt like it was too loud.
Too much.
bothersome.
Yeah, it was too loud for me.
I think
heavy. It's a little
rain. Like I
heavy.
said, I think rain is a white noise.
That
Yeah,
sounded
that's,
like
that sounded like it. Yeah,
That sounded like rain.
Sound
to
like
me.
heavy rain.
I love rain. I love the sound of
Oh,
rain.
I hate rain.
Oh, you can't sleep to rain? It could be a whole
I don't
ass
mind.
I
thunderstorm.
can sleep to it. I don't like rain. Like I hate the
really
rain.
don't. I don't.
I hate it.
I don't like getting caught in it or anything, but I don't know if you're at home, you got a day off.
And like
rain's
pina
nice.
coladas.
I hate the rain. I hate wet grass. I hate mud. I hate all that shit. I fucking hate it. That's probably the part I hate the most. I just hate what it does to like
everything else.
everything
How
else.
like why are you
All
affecting
soggy.
everything? Yeah.
Shit's just wet for fucking 4 days. Like
People can't
if
fucking drive.
it's not 80 degrees the next day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
I like the rain, but I don't like the aftermath. The aftermath.
that shit
I'm
is
talking about.
annoying.
Aftermath is a little whack.
I do think I would go into a depression if I lived in Portland or something. for
Seattle?
sure. Or Seattle.
Yeah, rain all the
Oh,
time.
It just
for
rains all the
That's
time.
why I was so
Gloomy.
happy. I was so happy, like on the drive here, because I'm just like, man, it is a sunny day. I feel like it hasn't been like a sunny cloud. With
like it feels good.
Yeah,
Clear skies.
In a couple of days, I feel like it's
Yeah.
been kind of gloomy.
It has.
It
No, it
has.
has been. Yeah,
Definitely
for
has.
sure.
Definitely
So
Yeah.
today, I was just like, wow.
Today
it's-
felt
today's
good because it
beautiful.
was like even last night the sun came out, and when I was like, damn, the sun is really hitting
Last
that
night?
like or last evening,
Oh, okay.
yesterday evening or whatever, like
Yeah.
sunset.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, the sun's hitting right now. Like it feels kind of good right now.
God damn, like lighten up, NC.
Yeah.
All right, this is about to be pink noise right here.
Pink noise. Mic's off.
That was
Sounds
a little
like a
heavier.
washing machine.
That was a little
12
heavier.
hours of that?
Sound like a raging waterfall.
No, to me, it sounded like old school televisions.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Oh,
like
Sound
yeah.
like
the white,
static
the
or
white
a
screen.
raging waterfall, one or the other.
Oh,
Green.
that's
I don't. We didn't do
Green
green
was
noise.
the other one. I was thinking. I was
Yeah.
like, which one was it?
Yeah, that was unsettling.
Green is the last one.
Well, they still got blue noise and all the extra shit, but we can just do.
Sleep better with green noise.
Yeah, let's
Sound
see.
to deep inhale. All right, mic's off.
I kind of fuck with it.
I'm on an airplane.
That's literally what I thought. I thought I was on a
Yeah.
plane.
I'm
I
on
can
an airplane. I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep.
I'm going
yeah,
to
I'm on a
sleep.
plane.
As soon as
fire.
I get on that
Yeah.
bitch, I'm going to sleep.
Going to sleep.
That one's
Yeah.
fire.
I've
I
never
can do
been on a
that.
flight. I don't care if it's an hour. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
So
no.
green noise is where y'all at.
Green.
I'm at
I'm
Green's
cool with green.
I'm with green.
Brown
I think I
wasn't
still.
terrible.
I think I still like brown the most.
Brown is good
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think I still like brown the most.
You know, I don't.
That does sound like an airplane.
I don't know if any of these are having an effect on me.
Really?
You're right.
Yeah.
We
Green
are
is-
also supposed to be sleep. These are sleep ones.
You should have closed your eyes and see what you felt. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Maybe
sure
I
you
should.
do.
Yeah.
See,
Maybe I should.
Letting it happen.
Google what those are ambient sounds. Never mind, because you know, like when you have like an Alexa in your house,
Yeah.
it has a bunch of ambient sounds and white noises. It's probably got all these loaded in there as well too. So
Yeah.
like I've slept to like ambient sounds, and they have like 99 of them. But one of them was like there's like several rains, of course, and then
Rainforest.
rainforest, and then there's fireplace too, like or like wood burning.
Yeah.
See what that
I've done the fireplace before.
See what
myself.
that one's classified at. What color noise is wood burning?
It's probably up there with white noise.
Pink noise.
Just pink noise. Okay.
Pink, okay.
See, what I usually like, what I tried was like it was like straight up like frequencies. I don't know if you could YouTube this, just like
Oh,
sleep
they're on there, I'm
frequency,
sure.
sleep frequency, and I don't know if I could. I haven't done it in a long time, but it's almost like some kind of like humming.
Okay, they got.
They got all
do one
kinds
of
of
them.
stuff. I've seen ones where it's just like whale songs. It's just whale
I was
songs.
literally about to say I used to listen to whale songs.
Yeah.
When I was
those
younger.
are crazy.
Like this.
What did the title say though?
Sleep
That,
frequency.
that would. I don't know. This might give me
try a
anxiety.
second one.
That's
Another one?
healing.
Yeah, try another one.
Shane said I don't need healing, nigga.
It's
I
like
like-
building.
Sleep instantly.
This one.
The best.
That third
Hold
one.
on.
Yeah, do the third one. Let's see.
Miracle tone. Okay.
Okay.
This might be the intro. Yeah, this because there's no
Oh,
way
my
it's
Lord.
that.
Yeah, right.
No, sir.
Monks. Like what is this? No. Sorry. No.
No,
Nigga, this
I
is-
don't know if we're gonna find.
This
the
is shit
ones
they
I
have
was
in
looking
like the massage parlors. And
Yeah.
shit
Yeah,
like
that does
like,
sound like
yeah.
no. But these ones, it was just like a
Lauren, look up Sounds of Neptune.
Damn.
yeah,
That sounds like a group
the
name.
Neptunes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like a
Pharrell finna pop up.
Yeah,
She
like
falls
a
asleep
music
to-
group or something.
No, I listen to this shit. Space Sounds.
This one right here.
Yeah.
So you like those sounds of being like on an airplane or something?
I just think it's creepy.
It does sound creepy.
You're right. I'm waiting for him to be like, this is your captain.
Gotta
I
close,
think Mars is probably the creepiest one. I
gotta
think.
close your eyes and
Really?
see what you feel, man.
Yeah.
It's ominous. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, you're right. It does sound like
It's
a
so
fucking
scary.
horror movie or some shit.
This might induce nightmares.
Yeah.
Was this like? Is this scored by someone famous? What's happening?
Which
No,
that
this
was-
is this. They claim
Hans
they
Zimmer?
went out here and this is what's
The sound they
recorded.
captured,
This
yeah.
is the sound that it
Evil
illuminates.
ass soundtrack. Yeah, it's crazy. Nah, don't
I
go
think
to
Mars was like
Oh.
a really. I think was it Mars? One of them was super creepy. I was like, this shit.
If that's
sounds
what space sounds
crazy.
like, I'd be tripping out there.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah.
All right. So what does Earth sound like from far away?
Do Earth.
They're
They
gonna be
all
like
have
car
to have a
horns and shit.
sound.
It's gonna be like car
And I bet
horns
the
and crazy
closer you
shit.
get to the sun, like Mercury or some shit like that, I bet you just hear like the fucking
Like
sun,
humming.
like the sun
Beaming,
burning,
yeah.
like just,
Right.
just like just a ball of fire.
That's
You
true,
know what I'm
just, like,
saying?
bursts
Because
of
it's so
flame.
close.
This is sounds of Earth.
Shit, that shit.
Terrified.
Damn, when I was I'm making a horror movie, all I gotta do is just grab this music. Shit.
But how do you? I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like in the woods in a tent by yourself.
Honestly, that might be
Okay.
why no aliens come here. They hear that shit. They
That
like,
Do we? It sounds so
That
ominous.
does sound like some scary movie shit.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Stunning NASA recordings.
what's happening in their planet?
What do they record? How do they record? I don't
don't know.
understand. I don't understand.
Like the technology.
They're out there. They
Yeah,
got them
it's like-
satellites.
I first seen it on
Just
Twitter,
hook a
and I
mic to a
was like-
satellite.
Well, no, but in space,
Or-
are vacuums.
or-
There's no space. There's no.
Oh
sound
yeah,
in
yeah. There
space.
is no sound in space.
Right.
Space is
Yeah,
a vacuum.
yeah.
There's no sound in space.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Space is
Like
like
supposed to be.
like mutant. Just
No,
nothing.
no, no. Scientists say that there is no sound. That's why they say they laugh at movies that take place in space, and if something explodes, you hear it.
Right.
Because they're like Neil deGrasse Tyson be like, I think he said it. It's just like there's no sound in space. So if something explodes, you'll just see it. And
Like-
that's why Interstellar was he was impressed by Interstellar because all the stuff that's happening in the space
Yes.
you don't hear it.
All the explosions were dead.
Yeah, yeah,
noise,
just
no
dead
noise,
silent.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like-
And
The Alien
gravity
movie.
too. Gravity too.
Alien, they had the quote where it's like they can't hear your screams in space or something like that.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
They did. I remember that.
yeah. So yes, in space it's silent. But
No,
then
like
just like how are
it's
they recording
silent,
the
it's
sound?
cold,
Maybe that's how the
Right.
mics
I
react in
can't
space.
move how I want,
Maybe you can't breathe.
can't breathe.
Can't do shit.
No, no thanks.
So does that mean is the existential question there that we're not supposed to leave this rock, like we're never supposed to leave Earth?
Yeah, remember we were saying like last
that
time
the
we can't go
barrier?
too high and we can't go too low.
Yeah, it's like that's just, it's saying like just stay where
I
you're
feel
at.
like just like that theory, if you go too far down, you're gonna end up in space.
Yeah, but it does make sense. Like when
I
you're
don't
in
believe
space.
that.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Wait, what did you say?
You're gonna die from
You
heat.
go too far down.
You end up in China.
You
You know, a lot of people don't believe that there's a core.
Like Bugs
they
Bunny.
believe that people live inside of the core. Like which we've seen it. You know, it's been documented. It is civilizations inside of this motherfucker. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
there has to be
beneath
some high
us.
heat though.
Definitely high heat, but is
Yeah.
it that high? But at the
don't
same
know.
time,
Once you
all
get
the people done probably adapted to that. Shit, animals do it. People do it.
We don't even know what's at
Evolution.
the bottom of the
We
ocean
don't know.
still.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
there's a theory.
Yeah.
It was going around TikTok that if you hit a certain point at the bottom of the ocean, you'll end up in space.
Yeah. But it makes sense though. It makes sense like you can't hear stuff in space because the reason why we're even hearing stuff is because stuff is bouncing off of things.
Yeah.
Right. So if you in space, they have nothing to bounce off of.
It does, but it's so far away and it takes so far to
Yeah.
get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Or you
sound
end
is an
up in
illusion.
Atlantis.
Yeah.
Or you end up in Atlantis.
Oh, Atlantis.
Y'all believe in
The
mermaids and
marina,
shit?
hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely think
Nigga, you Jamaican. Come on now, don't do that.
I definitely think there's something in the ocean that we, you know.
You're
Yeah,
not,
yeah,
You're not
I
supposed to
think-
wear jewelry in the ocean because the mermaid's gonna get
The
you.
fact that it's like
We're gonna
points
discover
that
some shit.
none of us can even reach,
Yeah.
and I'm sure there's life down there.
Well, yeah, that's a
having
given.
having it be in a
Yeah.
mermaid doesn't seem ridiculous to me.
But the idea of I think there might be like life like humanoid
Yeah,
looking
humanoid things.
fish maybe, but are they gonna look like us though? Like
Yeah,
you know
they're
what
not
I'm
gonna be
saying?
humanoid.
I don't
I don't
think
think they're
so.
gonna be humanoid.
When I say humanoid, I mean like shape wise.
Right. No, I was saying no. I think they're gonna be. I don't.
You don't
yeah.
think they'd have arms?
I don't think so because the
Like
pressure.
webbed arms? No.
I think.
I think mermaids are fucking ugly as hell too.
Right,
Yeah,
like
right,
real
like-
or
ones.
something.
The real
Like the fish-like,
description
yeah.
of them. It's like horrifying.
Yeah,
I feel like they
horrifying.
have human-like limbs, but
Yeah.
it's definitely still aquatic.
And that's what I'm
Right.
saying.
So do y'all think sailors back in the day were just either hallucinating from scurvy or like just saw a dolphin and were like,
That's
"Damn,
what
a
I think
sexy
too.
ass
Because I'm like, at
dolphin."
the end of the day, these people they weren't that creative back then. You have to come up with this shit from somewhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
drugs have been on the planet for a long time. Psychedelics
true.
have been.
Well,
you
you're
know,
drunk. You know, you're a little drunk. You're
Yeah.
not drinking
Drinking
because
has
you
been-
can't drink water. So
Yeah.
you know, all you
Yeah.
have is liquor. So you're just drinking a lot. You haven't been
Maybe.
eating vitamin C. You see a porpoise. You see a dolphin out there in the water. You're like, damn, that smooth ass back. You like, it's a sexy dolphin right there.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna imagine it as a
I mean, I
woman.
don't know. I'm trying to like walk
Yeah.
through the. I mean, I don't know how
The
this
thought
work.
process.
Yeah, because
Are mermaids.
there's so many cell phones, man. Cameras, like somebody would have seen these.
I
Mermaids.
mean, they look pretty cool. I mean, like,
Shit is fucking scary.
yeah. I mean, yeah, scary cool. That's what I mean. Yeah.
I don't even. Yeah, I don't know. Because, you know, the story was they were just making sailors just jump off boats.
Okay, that scene in what movie was that?
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Not Pirates of the Caribbean. It was I feel like it was a Black Panther movie.
Oh, the second one.
The second
the
was
one
the
without
sirens.
him.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was the dude.
When
with
they
second
when
part.
that shit was gangster, nigga. When they just popped up, started
Oh,
singing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
everybody from the boat.
Sirens,
jumping
man.
off?
Sirens.
That shit was crazy.
and that's actually like some Greek mythology stuff, like right?
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
that
where
was
they were
up.
pulling from.
Let's
They make
see.
you crash your boat.
Yeah. Marvel.
All that shit real.
Yeah, Marvel needs to fix that shit. Like we're gonna have no Black Panther.
Just like
forever.
that boy that was on TikTok, and he was like, he worked like on the sea, like on the North Sea, and he just started recording shit, like just sounds and shit that he would hear, like whistling and shit like that.
Oh shit.
The only thing that intrigues me about the sea where I would technically kind of want to go, but you shouldn't go, is the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, just the legend of that. Right?
They
Yeah.
found they found Amelia Earhart's plane.
Yes.
Like a week ago, right?
A week ago.
no,
Word.
they've been found that.
No, this is very recent. They just found the actual plane because they
What?
knew she crashed, but they just found the plane. They like
Look that up.
It's confirmed. Like they found the plane.
Oh shit.
What does it say? February.
I know they
7th?
found something
February
else
7th.
of
They
hers.
just found it like this month. Yeah, so I thought, yeah. Well, it's I mean, possible, but like
Possible,
I mean, what if? Yeah, like yeah, but they're pretty. They feel good about this one.
Deep
Like
The
90%.
disappearance of the pioneer aviator Amelia Earhart, so famous she could have been Taylor Swift of her era. She captivated aviation fans and
Writers are dumb as
historical
shit.
buffs for 86 years. Now her missing plane may have been found deep in the Pacific. Pacific Sea Division, a marine robotics company in South Carolina, says undersea scans produce a blurry sonar image that may be Earhart's 10E Electra. Earhart, who was sometimes called Lady Lindy after Charles Lindbergh, was piloting the twin-engine craft in her attempt to become the first woman to fly around the world.
So was that her story? Like she disappeared?
That's the plan.
Yeah,
she disappeared in
she was trying to
Bermuda
fly.
She
Triangle.
basically
I
found
couldn't
was never
remember
found again,
how
yeah.
her story ended.
Yeah, she
But I
dis-
thought they found like remains of like stuff like a book of hers, like some type of like face cream that she was meant to
There was
wear.
something-
I
no, there's
remember
something.
seeing that on TikTok.
I think they found like an article.
Yeah, like a piece of
You
clothing
might
or
be
something.
right. I think you might be right.
Of
But
hers,
yeah.
but it was like on land somewhere, so it made it seem like she had ended up going some like landed and then try to leave again or something like that, and that's when she crashed.
Interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but yeah, that's the story though. They said they think they found it finally. So that Bermuda Triangle shit. Now,
Don't they
now,
say
if
all
find-
electronics and shit die out
Die
over
out
there
there,
too?
yeah.
That's what they say. Yeah, it's there's some
Like-
kind of magnetic
Field.
Electromagnetic
or
field.
something,
Yeah.
Shit.
But they never. Now the one that is wild that they have not found is that Boeing, the one that was like
that
going
flew-
over the Philippines. Or
Yeah,
something?
I know you're talking about. Yeah, that shit is gone.
The
Yeah.
Philippines, what?
Yeah,
think
it was this
A
flight
Boeing
was
jet.
Yeah, this flight was what, like probably like, was it like 10 years ago?
It was. It's
87
definitely in our
years ago.
lifetime. It was kind of
It was-
recent.
it
It
was
was
kinda
like in the last
recent.
probably 5 or 6 years, maybe. It's terrible. Yeah, it's
7
like
years or
flight.
I
Yeah,
remember, yeah.
but it disappeared. It's gone like without a trace. I think they found some device from it. I think maybe, but
What are y'all talking about right now?
a flight
that disappeared in,
recently, like in
yeah,
our
it was like
lifetime,
7 years ago.
recently.
So.
Okay.
And they have no idea what happened, and like they don't even know how it. They don't.
Was
know,
it like
they
a
have no idea
person?
where
It
is.
wasn't no like commercial jet.
No,
obviously.
it was. No, it was
It
passenger
was
plane.
passenger plane.
Oh.
It had a lot of people on it.
I don't remember when it was. It's gonna be hard to find because I don't remember where they were.
I don't know if it was Philippines. I think I'm
Thailand or
just, yeah,
something.
yeah. It could have been Vietnam. Yeah, Philippines, something.
something.
It was flying over the Pacific Ocean somewhere. I don't know.
Terrible.
Yeah, just don't fly over the Pacific.
It's impossible. You have to if you want to go to Europe.
Yeah, you have to. If you want.
No, other way. You go up the
Yeah,
Atlantic.
no, you go over to Atlantic for Europe.
It's just a long ass flight. You only go to over the Pacific,
Pacific
if you
for,
want to go
like,
to Asia,
Japan
if you wanna go to
and shit like
Yeah,
that.
if you want to go to Hawaii, Japan, yeah.
Oh, Pacific. That's over on the
Yeah.
West Coast. My bad. I'm
Yeah.
tripping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're over water for.
Don't
10
you fly
like
that
10
direction?
hours.
You go to that direction when you want to go to Japan.
Yeah, Japan.
Right,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it's That's why Japan is crazy. You're on I don't know. You're probably over the water for like 12 hours or something, or 14. I don't know. It's like it's more than it's 2 digits,
Fuck, man.
and there's nothing but water below you.
If I did all that, I'm not leaving for like a month and a half.
Yeah, because you're gonna be so jet lagged. The opposite.
Bro,
it's
it's
literally the
like-
opposite time.
Yeah, like
Their
there
day
was
is
no
our night.
point. My home was like, my friends that got married and they went to Japan for like 10 days. I said, bro, that's not nearly enough.
Bro,
You gotta go for a month.
I said,
You
that's
gotta
not
go for a
nearly
month.
enough.
bro, hell no.
If I
Especially
don't have the
starting
bread,
here.
that's what I'm saying. If I don't have the bread to stay there at least for 3 to 4 weeks,
Yeah.
there's no point in me going.
I agree.
Japan is so fucking
I could
big.
take a 10 day. I'll do a 10 day.
Fuck
I think
no.
that's
I'm
worth
not.
it.
I'm not gonna be satisfied.
Because it's so
I
big.
might not
and
be,
I heard
but-
Japan is lit. I heard
Japan is lit. I'm
I
not
heard
gonna be
Japan
sad.
is
They
lit.
got tattoos. Them shit's fire.
Crazy, like the shopping, like the
Bro.
clothing is crazy. Plus, you can go to the
different.
mountains.
That's
you
one
can go
place
to
I
the-
spent $500 on.
But
a
nigga,
tattoo.
it takes us 6 hours just to get to California.
That's what I'm saying.
I
So
know.
at least
I know.
So
doing
this
at
is
least
really like 16
it's true.
hours.
It's
A
true.
day.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
day.
At
'Cause
least
you gotta
the
sit in
2
the
week would be
airport.
nice. Bare minimum 2 week.
At
but
least 2.
2
Oh,
is the absolute minimum.
That's what I'm
Plus-
saying.
Yeah.
At bare minimum would be nice. But if I got the opportunity and it was a 10 day, I'd probably take it.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I would take
yeah,
it,
don't get me wrong. But if
but
you're gonna do it right,
If I'm gonna do it right,
yeah, I get
I'm
you.
gonna stay in this bitch for a minute.
Correct. If you're
what
gonna
you
do it
mean.
right, you gotta stay there for a minute.
I get what you mean.
You know
What
where
city would you stay in though?
I don't even know enough cities.
Yeah, for sure. It's like Tokyo's all.
I don't have as much.
Tokyo is
I
like
don't
the
have
big
as many
city, but-
Asian dreams as I used to. Like, which sounds crazy. but like,
Oh, I be having Asian dreams.
but like when I was younger, I was obviously into like kung fu, Jackie
Yeah.
Chan.
Right.
So I like China has always been the place that I wanted to go. Like
I
Shanghai.
was literally about to say that. Now that I'm older, I want to go to China over Japan.
Yeah.
This is-
When I really think about it, I never dove into Japanese culture like that. Like,
Okay.
I was really Chinese culture majority of my childhood. Like, because Japanese would be anime, right?
Yeah.
I still
Me and my
to
mom
the-
watched, like,
and I
kung
still
fu
to this day
movies.
don't have an
Yeah.
affinity for anime. I'll pop in and watch one, but I have no regulars. I never seen Naruto. I don't even watch Dragon Ball Z. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man, that was
feel
all my
you.
shit.
So it's like I
I
just
seen
never
that new
dove
Demon Slayer
into
last
it.
night. That shit was fire.
I feel like that's what most people like dove into it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
I was,
know,
I
the
was on both
Japanese
sides.
culture.
I was on both sides because the Chinese was the kung fu shit.
Yeah.
I was on that
Yeah.
shit heavy.
I was definitely on the Chinese side, but I have to go to the Great Wall of China. Like I have to
you
go
have
there.
to. Yeah,
I have
I
to
can see that.
They got so many, like, just the sites there, like crazy waterfalls. When it snows there, it looks crazy. Like
China or Japan?
China.
China's huge.
I didn't
China
even know
is
it
so
snowed in
fucking
Japan
nice.
until last week when we were looking at
Talking
AI.
about it.
Bro.
China's really big.
I was like, damn, it snows in Japan. I didn't even know that shit.
I follow
Like-
this page on Instagram. They just
Yeah.
be showing different places in fucking China's, like this ancient town in China that's like built upon mountains
Insane with like
Nigga.
monks. Yeah,
with like monks, and they
Yeah.
got waterfalls, fucking 100
Insane.
feet waterfalls and shit. Like,
There's
Yes.
a bunch of the
I wanna
places that
see
they
that shit.
designed Avatar after are just in China.
yes, literally. And I want to
Yeah.
go there because
Yeah.
I'm black, and they gonna be looking at me like, oh my god.
So the place that they're flying through that
famous.
just has those pillars, those rock pillars that are just like
The air
hundreds
temples.
of feet
Oh
tall.
yeah.
Yeah.
China.
That's like a real place in China. Basically.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. I sleep on American wonders.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna tell you what really put it back into reality for me recently is the Apple TV screensavers.
yes.
yeah.
I stay googling shit just like
Nigga.
I'll see
My-
that
on my
picture and I'll be like, oh
Chromecast,
damn, now
bro.
I gotta know where that is.
Nigga,
now.
those wallpapers. I'm like,
Where is this?
some of the
is-
places I'm like, what the fuck? They're here.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have to leave the country. Like,
Yeah. You know what?
Like
you know
Utah.
what state? Oh,
No,
you know
I'm
what
a-
state
I'm
will
a-
blow your mind? Idaho.
Idaho's beautiful.
Yeah.
Idaho's beautiful.
You know what? Nah, you know what gets me every time is the Yucca National Park. I think it's called. Search Yucca National
Insane.
Park.
I know
There's
something.
maybe
That's New Mexico, right? Or something.
I don't know, but there's maybe 5 wallpapers, nigga, and you think you're in a different
could
part
be
of the
dead
country
wrong.
every
Colorado.
time. Nigga,
Colorado,
this
okay.
shit,
Oh yeah.
the Yucca.
It's insane. That's where
See if you
that's
could
where they have
just-
like
see if you
Joshua
could
trees
just
and
search
stuff.
Apple TV wallpaper, like landscape wallpaper, because that's where you really want to see it.
That's where you go to some like you go stay in a yurt for a month and
Locations.
you take ayahuasca.
Do locations. It's all locations. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because it's just gonna give you the.
Matter of fact, Google this. See if they. I'm not Google.
YouTube.
Yeah, because they might just have the fucking video on YouTube, and then we can skip.
Like
through
somebody
them.
just ripped it.
Yeah.
They're just gonna jump through the different
TV
like,
screensaver. Yeah, this is it. Okay.
It looks like LA or
Oh,
something.
they have
Oh,
chapter
they got on there.
markers.
Yeah, let me go back.
Yeah, they
Let's
got
Dubai.
chapter markers. And this is 8 hours long, so that's about right.
Uh huh. Yosemite National Park.
Yo, that's the
Oh,
one.
Yosemite. Yeah.
Yosemite, my bad, not Yucca. Nigga.
Oh, Yosemite.
This shit is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Yosemite
Beautiful.
is insane.
Just like Yellowstone, all of them.
Yeah.
Zion
Red-
National Forest.
Yeah,
the
the big
fucking
four.
redwood forest
Yes,
in
in California. I want to go there for my birthday.
Yeah, that whole
shit is-
area is
the
insane.
redwood is crazy.
I wanted to go there. You can drive through them fucking trees. Shit is
Yeah, just-
crazy.
Yeah,
Look at that shit.
it's nuts.
Nigga, this is where we see those videos of like mountain lions and
Would
goats
Would y'all
and
go
shit.
hiking?
Oh,
Yeah,
hell
We should take a hiking trip.
with that shit.
There's hiking spots around here within 40 minutes,
Yeah,
an
I know.
hour.
You,
Yeah,
could,
like
yeah,
some
you,
good
you
ones.
could see
I'm
a
trying to go to them
waterfall.
mountains, though.
You could hike to a waterfall here. And
Yeah.
like, some shit.
Let me
that you
get
do
some
on
You
there.
know who
better
has
rounds
some
just in
really
case.
nice waterfalls? Georgia. My
Yeah.
nephew frequents waterfalls. He's doing this thing now with his girlfriend where they just be traveling in wherever the fuck in Georgia,
What
and
other
they be
spot?
going
Zoom in
different
on that so I can read
waterfalls.
some of them.
Crazy.
Going more, I can't see it. All right.
Sonoma.
Landscape. Iceland.
Yes, Sonoma.
Okay, yeah.
Sonoma's
click on-
really
just go
expensive,
ahead,
though.
click on another Yosemite.
So the problem with America is that a lot of these beautiful places
look how
are,
different it looks.
are paywalled pretty bad.
What you mean?
If you want to go to Sonoma, you got to be rich, man.
Yeah.
That shit's expensive. Or if you want to stay there anyway, you could visit. but,
Sonoma,
like, you gotta leave.
Napa.
Napa Valley's insane.
You got to. I want to
yeah.
take a Napa Valley wine tour, like a
It's
train
beautiful.
tour.
Oh, this is an over the top shot.
Yeah.
These suck.
The over the tops.
Yeah, the over the top
straight up
The
over
over the
the
top ones are only good in like when we're doing it over a city.
You want to talk about
Like-
something that will visually put me to sleep?
What?
A over the top shot that's creeping real slow like this.
Really?
It just makes me sleepy.
Yeah, the this nigga said it just makes me sleep.
No, I'm saying, no. Okay. Does anybody get the channel, the Smithsonian channel? Does anybody get that shit?
No, I don't have that channel,
They
but that
got this
channel
straight-
is pretty interesting.
They got a show called Aerial America. That's my favorite shit to fall asleep to.
Airy what?
Aerial America is just like it
Oh,
has like
Aerial America.
Yeah, it must be
Okay.
like a helicopter or something. They're just flying over different states of America, and they show you all the cool shit
I don't
that's
even
in
know
the
what I'm
state.
looking at.
What the
I have
Yeah, it
no
looks
idea. It's a
really-
glacier. It's a
landscape
glacier.
of
I'm guessing?
Iceland? That looks weird.
Go to the
Sonoma.
They have a Shanghai one.
It looks. It almost
Or
looks disturbing.
See if you can see any of the China ones. The China ones are
It's
Yeah, I
like
see like
veins.
Hong Kong cityscape.
Looks like I'm looking at the inside of a
yeah,
body.
do that Hong Kong skyline.
There's a New York cityscape too.
No, the one.
The only,
Oh, yeah, that's
the
one
only
there.
problem with like so China,
look at
for
this
instance,
shit.
the only problem with like Hong Kong is as cool as it is and as like
So many
modern and
fucking
futuristic
people.
it is. One, there's too many people, and two, is so polluted, so
Dirty.
polluted.
Yeah, that is a thing.
It's insanely polluted.
Which is why most of the time they're wearing the face mask anyway.
Way before we.
I heard that if you
Yeah.
go there and you're not wearing an N95 for the bulk of the time that you're walking around places that are not air conditioned,
get sick.
you're gonna be like your throat will be scratchy. You're gonna feel it. Yeah, it's like it affects you a little bit.
God damn, man.
They don't give a shit. They have no regulation. They regulate very little.
Yes,
very little.
Also
Very
in
little.
China, as a female, you gotta watch out for those public bathrooms. I watched a video of a Chinese girl talking about how they just got hidden cameras everywhere,
Oh,
Yeah, I heard the trains. It's like
upskirt type shit.
They grabbing ass.
like touching on the train is just
I've heard that
Yeah,
before.
somebody's
actually
gonna grab you.
pervert
Pornography
culture.
based
Yeah.
on that. I've seen pornography based on.
Yeah,
That is really beautiful
yeah.
though. You can see the weather is just like straight ass though. You can just see it. You can like the sky is like like, with the backdrop is nice, but
Is
how it
California
is.
is California
Yeah.
air quality bad too?
No, yeah. I was just about to say. I don't know if it's
LA.
this bad.
No, LA is smog like a mug. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah,
I went
smog.
high into this place. I forget. Like you could see over the city, and we took a trip up there. And when you look at the whole city, you could just see this haze
Yeah.
over
Yeah,
the
smog.
city.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It is pretty bad.
San Francisco right here.
The weather itself, like the climate is good, but
Yeah.
the weather, there's a lot of smog.
Ugh.
Just because they cause it.
The disgusting.
Niggas got steam engine boats and shit.
if only, man.
Right. The fuck?
Nah, we burning these fossil fuels,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Just clouds of fucking smoke going in the
That's it.
air. Black
Honestly-
black smoke just coming out.
Black smoke. Honestly, the audacity of humans in general to come here and find the like oil, this thing that is like the carbon of our ancestors, and just burn that shit as gas. Just burn that shit to run
then
our
sell it.
cars.
What's this?
Right.
It's Utah.
that's
That
why I was
looks
telling
nice.
you, Utah's. I want to go
That looks
there.
nice.
Utah's gorgeous.
We got a place
There
to
is
stay
a
in Utah,
forest.
too.
It's Zion National Forest,
Yeah.
and I want to fucking go there. It was like the most magnificent city I've
think
ever
that's
seen in
Utah's
my
insane.
life.
It's like every
one of the
every
Apple-
stripe,
It is.
every color stripe is like 100,000 years.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's just
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
insane. It's insane, man. Like it's crazy.
My
place to
friends,
be.
they're twins. They went hiking last year at the Zion National Forest.
I'm
was out there.
I'm with it, man. Like I'm like kayak. We could put a kayak. I would kayak around in that
See, I
water.
ain't never
Like,
done
I don't
shit
give a
like
fuck,
that, and
man.
I wanna
I'm
do
like,
it.
Yeah, I'm.
My
Oh,
friends,
bro,
ain't,
I went.
my friends ain't doing shit like that. They fat. That's too much. That's too
I
much
went
work.
to. I went to what's that park over near Lake Dam?
Lake
Shelley.
Dam.
Shelly Lake.
Shelly.
Yeah, nigga, I went over there and I walked around that a couple days ago.
Where's Shelly?
Shelly Lake.
It's
I
off
know, yeah.
Avon Ferry.
Yeah.
I love Shelley Lake. We used to go there. all the time.
I just never
okay.
put a
You
name
You talking
to
about
it.
Johnson
Yeah.
Lake?
Okay.
It might be Johnson Lake. I honestly can't remember the name, but it's. I know it's off.
know
I know
body
it's
of
off
water you're
Avon
talking
Ferry.
about.
Yeah, the one off Avon Ferry. I think
But
it's
yeah, it
Johnson.
was two old dudes out there kayaking, and I was like, damn, I want to kayak.
Yeah.
Like they
Get me on
was-
that thing.
bro. They was chilling, bro. Like they were like moving, like they
Lake
were
Johnson.
not.
No,
They
it's-
were not going hard.
Dude,
Like,
kayaking is
they was vibing, bro.
it's kind of.
You know,
like,
I don't
it's
go to
kinda
the
fire,
ocean
man.
Lake Johnson.
enough. I don't feel like I go to the like lakes and stuff like that. I'm
too.
looking at this and I'm just like, man, I don't see nature enough.
No, that's a fact, bro.
This is literally how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
Like the screensavers make you feel like that.
Fact, bro.
Yeah.
I haven't been to water in so long.
You gotta
They
make
had some-
yeah.
and they had some-
I haven't been to the beach in a long time because the beach is so far. You know.
I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna
don't
make
do
it a
it
thing
for
to do
me.
that this year.
The
Yeah,
beach don't do it for me, but I do like the parks with
I
the
like
nice
water.
views and the and like a lake or something like that.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. I want to go to a park I haven't been to, somewhere like
It's probably a million parks we haven't been to.
Bro,
Like,
Yeah, but
there's
I mean,
so
like-
many parks here.
you're talking about out the state.
Yeah, not even, even just out of the city. Like, you know, a really nice one in another city, North Carolina somewhere.
Go to Lake Carr, Lake Gaston.
Or just go to
Pedal Lakes.
just go to Asheville real quick and take it in a little bit.
You don't even gotta go that far.
I'm telling y'all that on my bucket list, I was supposed to. I just didn't plan it early enough. My last birthday was I want to go whitewater rafting.
I would love that.
So I feel like I don't know
Whitewater
who's down
rafting
with
is
that.
when it's like 10 people in a raft, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I
Dangerous.
mean, I'm down with that.
I'll go
I think
novice because I've never
it
done
once.
it. So I want to go novice. I don't want to go no like I'm not.
You
trying
don't want to go to the hardcore one where niggas is all
Look,
like
niggas will drown.
yeah.
Look at
break
the
a
team.
goddamn arm or something.
If the team is looking solid, yo, and we killing that shit, and like we looking like a solid unit, I'm like,
This is
all right,
it?
maybe we can step it up.
Yeah,
I was
but-
like, maybe then we can step it up to like number 2. I don't
Yeah.
want to. I've never been one to be like, I don't have to climb Everest. I have no interest in climbing Everest.
No, that's too
Yeah.
much.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to test the limits of my ability. I'm just saying, like, I have a little bit of that thing where controlled adrenaline rushes are enjoyable to me.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Like, I love roller coasters.
Same.
That's
Oh,
a
no.
controlled adrenaline
I'll ride
rush.
any roller coaster.
Not me.
That's a controlled adrenaline because
That's
I know
controlled?
I know it's
You know?
yeah. No, it's 100%
I hate-
controlled.
I
I know
hate
it's
roller
safe.
coasters.
There's a mechanic that looks over this thing every day.
Them niggas do not care.
I grew up in Virginia, so Kings Dominion, Busch Gardens, like that was a regular for
I
me.
love that shit,
Season
too.
passes, like we went every fucking weekend.
Yeah,
I'm with that.
Six Flags,
Not them high
like
fiving every time they make it. to the
Carowinds, all that. My thing is, the only thing I'm scared of is people who will panic and kill us. Cause why the
Yeah.
fuck did you come up here if you're gonna panic like
As
this?
long as we don't go to like
Okay,
a
yo,
expert one though.
This is what level is this? So
This is class 5.
Oh yeah, dude, this is class 5, man. This is like as hard as it gets. This is the most difficult.
Oh, that's how they name them, classified 5.
It goes up. Class
Class
1 is
5.
is
Yeah.
super easy. This is 5. Yo, these people are pros.
Yeah,
That's why they're high fiving after that. They just dodge
We
death.
avoided death.
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah, look at this drop. I like shit like this.
Okay, I get where we're at here. But yeah, no, I just want to do
'Cause if that
class
shit
1.
flip,
I don't
they're
want to hurt
done.
nobody. Like I don't want anybody to have crazy experience. Like class 1, we have fun. If you want to have a beer before it, you just do that because we're not having
See that?
There it is.
Hell no.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what
It
I'm
was
talking
her fault though. Like,
That's what I told you. The
That's what I'm
fucking
talking about.
she
panicker.
sat so hard on the left.
It's like nobody panic. She's still under there. All
Look
right,
at
here
that.
we
You
go.
see what I'm
Okay,
saying? No, fuck no.
Yo,
Fuck no.
Did you see how he flipped that shit like a pro though?
That was fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
they know
hook
what they
it,
doing.
hook it on that thing and get a flip going.
AJ, help me up.
Right.
Yep.
I'm cool.
Nope.
I mean, I'll do it. I've done it before. On like
I'm
one
not
of the
doing
basic
class
ones.
5 though, y'all. I'm good with the class 5. I'm
They're
good with the class
fucking
5.
nuts. And they get back in the water. What the
Yeah.
fuck is y'all
It's
doing?
because there's rocks right there that'll
Also-
fuck you up too.
Also, it's probably warm there, but that water is like
Ice cold.
Like
Yeah, it
fucking
is.
like
It
yeah,
is.
I can't hear you. I
So
said, what's
cold.
cooler than we cool?
I'm gonna tell you right now, when we went deep sea fishing, nigga, I didn't realize how draining that was gonna be.
Oh yeah.
Nigga,
What
yeah,
was
that's
that?
right.
When was
What,
that again?
That was years
Yeah.
ago.
That was
gotta be strong for that
That
shit.
was
I remember
a
you
long
told
time
us
ago.
already.
2015 or some shit.
Yeah.
God damn, bro. I'm like,
Yeah, you said you got sick or something, right?
oh, everybody on
Everybody
the
got
boat.
seasick, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it was at that point. The fact that everybody got sick, the threshold was, did you throw up or not?
Okay.
Right.
Like that was because so many people threw up. I avoided not throwing up, and that's
Okay.
mainly because I took a nap.
Oh, okay.
Like when it was getting the worst, I was like, I'm closing my eyes.
Yep.
So,
I got got real easy.
But
Oh, you got.
like we went with
wasn't
like
easy,
we
though.
probably went with like
It's
8
really
to 10
easy, yeah.
people, and it was like
Y'all was in Florida?
Especially when you're
North
fishing.
Carolina.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
went
But
to the
it's,
coast.
it's like the it's a bunch of factors. So the smell of the fish, the bait, smell of the bait, but then watching people throw up beside you is gonna make you.
Yeah,
mad, bro.
yeah, that's true.
I feel
That's
like
what got me,
I
bro.
feel like that's the
Fishing-
biggest thing.
Fishing is like
Influence
inherently something
Yeah.
that is going to make you seasick if you
Yeah.
do it. If you don't do it a lot, like on the ocean.
Yeah.
So it's like, so what it is that you're watching the horizon, like you're constantly like not, you're constantly like watching the water because you're fishing, because you're watching your line, and your boat's doing this, and so that's just after a while that just gets to you and you automatically get
And
seasick
I was on
unless you're used to
I was
it.
on a big boat once when I was in like 5th grade or something, 6th grade on some field trip. And I think we did something like that. I don't think we went deep sea, but we were out in the water. You know what I'm saying? And like I didn't really feel that like get sick crazy like that. But on this one, it was a little different, bro.
Everybody that
man.
drank the coffee that morning threw
I
up.
drank the coffee.
If you drank the coffee, you threw up.
and I
for
had
sure.
breakfast. I had
Bad
eggs
coffee,
that
man.
morning too.
Yeah, so everybody that drank the coffee threw up. I avoided the
I
coffee.
probably would have been good.
Made that coffee with seawater.
I ain't never been seasick before.
I ain't
don't-
never been
I don't
seasick
know
either,
if I'm
so I didn't
seasick.
do any pills or seasick tablets.
Yeah.
I
a
didn't do
little
none.
patch or
Or
whatever.
the patch. I didn't do none of that because I never been seasick before. But it
Yeah.
still threw me for a loop.
I might honestly at this point, I might even just put a patch on, just put a adrenaline.
Bro, but you
joint
get
just
so
for,
many,
like-
you get so many fucking fish, bro. So this just doing it already is like $100, but that's because you can literally catch like 40 to 50 to 60 fish.
And you take them?
Yeah, they're yours.
Yeah, you can take them. They're
as long
yours.
as they're not
Whatever you
undersized,
catch.
they're yours.
Right.
So you're getting all these goddamn fish. So there's people there. There's like Mexican families that are fishing to sell to the fish market type shit.
Hell yeah.
So it's like
The tour's worth it.
yeah, it's a business. It's an overhead expense.
Right.
They go out there, they're fishing, and you can tell the ones that are fishing for business because they're out there like, nigga, they're catching more.
serious.
They're catching more than us. They're drilling. The wife, like they're unhooking them. The wife is grabbing them. Boom, boom, bow.
They need no
a
instructions.
system.
They ain't no instruction. They're throwing them back if they're underweight before the guy can even come over and
Yeah.
check. They already know. They're playing by the
So-
rule, and they're leaving with bread, like hundreds of dollars worth of fish.
So the bait is all bait and everything is all included, right?
It's all there. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
need
It's
nothing.
actually
You-
kind of a
you literally
crazy
don't just
way to-
show up with you, your person.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
They
And
probably got a
they
whole ice
provide
chest,
everything.
ice already in the ice chest. They know they're gonna catch something.
I would love
Yeah.
to go
Yo,
tuna
yeah,
fishing.
yeah.
I want to go tuna
That's my
fishing.
big. I'm like, yo, I would love to catch a
I
There was
watch
a couple-
Wicked Tuna.
There was
I've
a
been
couple
watching that shit
tunas
for
caught.
years.
There was a couple tunas caught on that deep sea fishing trip that
Nigga,
we
do you
went
know
to.
how much
I would
they
love to
get
grab a
bands?
yellowfin.
Oh yeah, yeah. And they were
Bands.
in my one
That's
of
the
our
big ones.
homies caught one that was about that big.
It's a big
So-
one.
That's not really not that big.
That's super
I
small.
know it's not big,
No,
but
but
it's like,
I'm
but that's
saying
still,
that's still a good amount of money if you.
But it's
sell
still
it.
this is
Yeah.
still like $100 something.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
still a good amount of money.
Apparently, you can catch 1,000-pound tuna. They're
Yeah.
tunas
Yeah,
that
they're
weigh
big,
1,000
Bro,
pounds.
I seen
And
on
like-
on that fucking show, bro, $15,000 for
And so I was
one
about to say,
tuna.
yeah, you're talking about
$8,000 for
shit.
one fish.
Yeah,
Damn,
it gets
The
up there, bro.
I like when the harpooners and the real fishermen be going at it because them harpooners they'll come out with 5-6 fish in one trip. But you fishing, you doing it, you know what I'm saying, like the right way,
Right.
one or two.
Y'all eat-
Fuck
yeah.
that. I'm getting on this harpoon. Pew, give me that shit.
I'd probably go tribal on that shit. I catch something like that, 500 pounds, yo. I might take my knife and just cut a little slab off the side and just eat that shit.
Just straight raw.
That's what they gonna do
Not me.
anyways.
Tell you,
Yeah.
I might.
That's some what? That's some fresh ahi tuna.
Yeah, because I'm like, it don't get no fresher.
It don't
than
get
that.
no
It's
fresher.
crazy.
Yeah,
Do you
we
like sushi?
caught a lot of red snapper.
Do you eat sushi?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we caught a lot of red snapper. That was the majority of.
Red snapper.
Things
Where
that
did y'all
Red
go?
snapper's excellent.
Wilmington?
I think it was Wilmington. Did we drive to Wilmington?
Nah, I think it was.
Was this
it
just
South
like a
Carolina?
random trip y'all decided
Beaufort,
to do?
maybe Beaufort.
I don't know.
I don't remember. Oh no, it was Wilmington.
I think it was Wilmington, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Y'all just
Wilmington.
woke
It
up
was
and said,
Wilmington.
"Let's go
Nah,
DC."
No,
planned
we planned it like a
Khaled-
week or two in
Khaled had
advance.
it planned it. He planned
Yeah,
it.
my homie Khaled, the one that was staying with me, y'all know Khaled.
Yeah.
But he had planned it, told everybody
Look
how
at
much
that
it
shit.
cost. That was when we were working at the
Bro, I
at the
want-
rental car place.
I
So
want
like
to do
we
this.
all met at the rental car place, and we all drove one of those 15-passenger vans down there. You know those church vans.
Yeah. Do it. Yeah.
And that's how pretty much we all went. Nigga, we got up there early in the morning too, bro. Because it's like the boat leaves out at like 5 a.m. So we all met at like 2 a.m. Because we already had like an hour drive, hour and a half. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like
Jesus.
you're meeting the deep sea fishing boat at 5 in the morning.
I die before I even get there.
Yeah.
Can we talk about this tuna right now that's hanging
That
on this
shit
wire?
is
so to
Fucking
be an
love it.
ocean animal, and like also here's the other thing about a tuna. They're some of the fastest
Yeah.
creatures in the ocean.
Because they're so strong.
Yeah.
Extremely fast. So the only like piece that I'm brought by this creature, his mouth is way smaller than my body. That's the only piece that I'm brought by that. So like I'm not on the menu.
Oh yeah.
His mouth
Yeah.
is small. You see his mouth. Like you see like as big as he is, his
This
mouth
nigga's
is
eating krill every day.
Yeah.
Can you
As
click-
big as
can you
he is,
click
his
that-
mouth is
yeah.
very small.
Crazy.
Imagine catching that shit.
Right.
That shit is
no,
crazy.
no.
That shit almost
Imagine,
look fake.
imagine treading water and that shit swims past you,
Oh, yeah. Or if you're in, you're in the
look
ocean.
at his fishing pole.
or a school of those swim
His
past
fucking
you.
fishing line is almost the size of his torso.
Yeah.
Because you would automatically think,
Yeah, that's wild.
you'd be like,
You
shark.
look-
You're like, that's it. You're like, oh, okay, this is it for me. I'm just like,
Look how that bitch has been at the end.
Crazy.
I just haven't been fishing in a long time. I
Me
need to go.
neither.
I need to go fishing more.
Let's
Yeah.
plan
You
a
down for
trip.
boats?
I went.
Let's plan a
Yo,
fishing trip.
okay, so that is my objective of this new
Is-
year.
is
I'm
getting
like,
the boat
we're
off
gonna
of
get
him?
this boat back on the water, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, we gotta get this boat because I want to get it to where I'm like, I can operate this boat. I can back it in. I can put it
Do
on the water, whole nine.
thing, yeah. Because
And
it's
at
a
that
whole
point-
fucking process, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
At that point, we can have some fun because I'll hit you. I'll just be like, yo, y'all trying to get on the water?
Yeah,
for
nigga.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
5
I'll
a.m.
I'll do it.
Let me know
6
ahead of
a.m. shit
time.
on
All
some
right, no doubt,
sunrise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have been
Niggas-
fishing
Just
before.
go to
I'd have been
sleep early
crabbing.
to
I'd have been up
cooler.
at 4 o'clock in the morning crabbing.
Do you know how to clean fish?
Yes.
You do. You just don't like doing it.
I will have my mom do it.
Oh, that's fine. And then we bring her the fish, and she
Yeah,
can.
she
we can,
loves
we,
it.
We can
She
cook.
that's her shit.
Yeah. Because I want to. Well, we had to go somewhere to eat the fish because I know some of the fishing spots around here you don't want to eat that shit.
You don't
No.
eat that shit.
But it's like we would have to if we did that.
Well-
we'd have to find a spot where we can eat the fish type
Yeah.
shit, and then like come back and
I've
we
caught
have
a
like
bass
Like you
before.
can eat at a Jordan. You can eat Jordan
Yeah,
fish.
I think we
Oh,
I
you
think we
can?
went
You can
fishing
Jordan
over there.
Lake.
I think we
Yeah.
caught a bass. I caught a bass.
You can eat
Couple
Jordan Lake
bass
fish.
over there, some spot croaker.
Okay.
You like nothing from Crabtree, nothing, or the lake y'all talking about
If
Johnson.
it stinks,
nothing
don't.
from Johnson.
If
Yeah.
you can
Don't eat
smell
shit
it,
from
like
Lodge,
News
yeah.
River, don't know. Fuck no.
Well, there's
Yeah.
like
certain
it's-
parts
it's
of
a known
news.
thing.
I'll say certain parts of news.
They're good about also around here. They'll put a sign up. There's gonna be a sign near
That's
the
true,
water
they will
in most
put-
places.
yeah.
They were like, "Don't eat these fish."
Yeah, right. Yeah, dog.
Yeah, don't do it.
These niggas, these fish
Yeah.
are already a different
Yeah.
breed, nigga. These niggas
Yeah.
are radioactive.
They'll tell you
bro.
exactly what chemicals. They're like, "This is why you don't want to eat this fish."
Yeah, they will, yeah.
yeah. Because I think it's RBST or something that's in most of the fish. And
That's
Crabtree
deep.
or
Nigga,
something.
there was a spot we went to one
think it's
time,
obvious.
and it was over near like a power plant. I gotta ask Jess where it was because we used to go out there with them sometimes, and just be like, I don't know what the fuck. Why I don't know why we were going out there. But long story short, it was like next to like this like chemical plant where it was like it's like a nuclear
I know
plant
you- I think I know
that
where
you
you
could
were. I think I know where
see
you were.
from the boat backing in dock.
Sharon,
Like,
was it Sharon Harris?
but I think so.
Sharon Harris. Yeah.
Sharon Harris, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was niggas out there fishing, but I'm like,
I'm gonna tell you something.
we can all see the nuclear plant.
Yo,
you
so
know
I'm
what
gonna tell
I'm
you
saying?
something. You can eat those fish.
Really?
Sharon Harris water is like pristine
For real?
because of what it is.
Oh.
So like nuclear, just because there's a nuclear plant there, like there's no nuclear
There's no
waste
waste.
coming off the
Yeah.
it
water.
just feels fishy
That
as
just-
hell, though.
Yeah, well, that water's just to cool that
Pun
reactor.
intended.
They only pump that water in to cool the reactor. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
gotcha.
So like Sharon Harris, actually, the water is so clear you can see the grass on the bottom of the water in there. Like
Yeah, I never been out in the
Where
water.
is
and
this
there's a
at?
lot of.
It's probably
in,
like 40 minutes away.
Yeah, it's like maybe. I want
near
to say it's
Cary?
like. I want to say it's like near like Carborough or some shit.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. For
I
sure.
feel like I've seen this when I went to like the Cat's Cradle or something.
Because
Yeah,
that's our
it's
power.
near that.
That's
It's
our
near that
power.
Carborough Hillsboro side.
That's our
Maybe
electricity
I did,
source.
Maybe I did too.
Wow.
It's actually
been
the
out
cleanest. That's one of the cleanest energies you can have, man. Actually, it's just don't let that motherfucker melt down. Just don't let it have an incident.
I wonder if they have.
What they have, like in Russia, they had one.
Oh.
In China, I
Yeah,
think they
had one blow up
Chernobyl
and shit.
Chernobyl. They had a whole show on HBO. About
Oh yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And it makes it uninhabitable for I think like over like for 200 years or something or 150 years. You gonna have animals developing with extra legs and you know.
Shit.
But yeah, we used to fish there all the time. We used to take the boat out on that shit. The water's warm. That's what's creepy about it. The water's always warm no matter what.
And it seems like water
That sounds like a effect from the nuclear plant. But sorry, go ahead.
It
No,
probably
I
is
was
not
gonna
thinking
say,
it is.
like
I
a
think
lot
it is.
of water where you can see the bottom. Like for some reason they're always kind of warm because it reminds me of beach water, like in the Virgin Islands and shit.
Right.
can
Right.
see the
Always
water.
warm. Yeah,
You're used to
you can
like
see the
70-degree water. Yeah.
Or see through the water rather.
Here the water's always like I feel like in the 60s or something, no matter what.
That water in Cali was so goddamn cold. Oh my god.
In
Oh,
New
it's
Jersey,
way
too.
colder. Yeah,
That was
Cali
the
water's
most-
Pacific water's
Oh,
insane.
fuck this shit.
New
I don't know
Jersey
how the
water.
fuck y'all out here.
My dad used to take us to a beach
Just
in
had
New
like
Jersey.
7 areas of my arm crack at one time. What? nigga, I went like this and I just heard like
Killed
God damn,
yourself by mistake.
bro, I'm old as
Need a
shit.
stretch.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hike more this season. this
Let's go
year.
hiking.
Just
man.
outside.
I'm
more.
with
Yeah,
it.
let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We need to go
Yeah.
hiking. We need to plan
The
a fishing
only-
trip.
Nature
yeah, the
more.
only thing
Beach.
is, we need to start doing something.
Let's go
like,
glamping because I'm not sleeping on the floor. Let's get one of those big tents that sleeps like 10.
She wants a yurt, y'all.
You're
Oh,
She wants a
you're-
yurt.
I don't know
Well,
what
yeah,
that
it
is.
depends because yeah, we can do glamping.
Put a
we can
glow
do
up,
like
put a blow up tent, put a blow up bed in there.
yeah, I'm about to say glamping is essentially just like an
A
inflatable
tent
twin
with a-
bed or
yeah,
something
a
like
tent with
that.
an inflatable
yeah.
bed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like a platform off the ground. I can understand not wanting to sleep directly on the ground.
Yeah,
you
man.
know
I
what I'm
don't do
saying?
bugs.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
not at this big
I'll be
age.
the
right?
belt
Yeah.
some color me,
Yeah.
and then I like jump
I'll
up,
do it
and then I
still,
knock
but if
the
nobody
whole
else wants
tent
to do it, I
down.
won't do it
Yeah.
type shit.
I mean,
I would
honestly,
still
it's
do it,
like
but-
it's just like you said, a sleeping bag on the ground. It's not gonna be pleasant.
I've
for you.
done
We're
that.
old.
I've done it. But
I've done
I've
that.
done
for
it.
sure.
I've done it. Yeah, I mean, but
I want to take
but
my
once-
nephew camping. I don't think he can handle it. I
So-
try to get him to camp in the backyard.
It might
Well,
break him in, bro.
'cause you-
Once they
But it's
invented
like,
airbags, I was good.
Yeah, because maybe it's like I was trying to warm him up because it's a thing. You don't want no complaining ass nigga when you're outside
Yeah,
camping.
nope.
We have things to get done before the sun goes down.
Yeah,
my nigga.
we gotta get things
like
right.
a city
I don't-
person. going
Yeah,
to-
you know what I'm saying? I don't got time to hear you
Yeah.
complain, nigga. I need you to gather some wood.
Let's get this fire
We
going,
have some
nigga.
things
Let's-
that we niggas need to establish some shit
This is
for
day one
before
human
we
type
had,
shit.
so we can have a comfortable
Yeah,
night,
let's
bro.
let's stake these things down so this tent don't move, my boy.
Yeah,
Let's get
bro.
it.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
dog.
light struggle that you do, that's supposed to be fun.
It is, yeah, but it's like me arguing with you.
I know.
Like that's the part I'm not trying to
Sucked
do.
all the
We
fun out of it.
have
Yeah,
to.
Yeah.
because people don't
Right.
realize like you have the most fun when everybody understands like we have to establish this zone. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's like we are like day one humanity right
yeah,
now.
we have to
gotta
set
do
this up
shit.
because our night's not gonna be comfortable, bro. Like
You have to make a fire before nightfall.
we got to make
Yeah.
a fire. We need to have everything so that
We have
Like what you're
our
saying.
so at
boundaries
2
set up.
a.m.
Yeah.
So at 2 a.m. we don't have to like go get more wood that'll
Right.
last till the morning. So that we can restart the fire easier. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just having all that shit done already makes life so much easier.
I'm with it. And I'm also with all the modern conveniences. I'm gonna walk around
Right.
the campsite and fog it for ticks. 'cause-
Exactly.
Shit
Yeah.
like that,
Because
yeah.
why do we need to get attacked while we're out here? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right,
You know what I
there's
mean?
definitely modern conveniences I'm okay with. Like
Yeah. I'm like, we don't have to get Lyme disease for fun.
exactly, bro.
Like
Like
in the sake of having a
Mosquito
good time.
bite is enough. That is enough.
Oh,
my
right, that's
God.
bad enough as it is.
yeah, I just need to yeah, maybe I just need to throw my nephew out there. I was
That's
trying to
what
warm
I'm
him up. You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
eat.
But hey, nigga.
Nah, he might need
Fend
to
for
get
yourself. He just
yeah.
might need to be outside.
yourself.
And I feel like I want him to sleep on the ground the first
They need
time.
to
That's
bring
what I
back
mean.
Boy
Yeah.
Scouts.
Throw
We all
some
did
fun
it.
shit in.
They need to
Throw
bring
some
back
fun
Boy
shit in.
Scouts.
There's definitely fun.
Yeah,
There's
just
definitely
throw some
fun shit in there.
Yeah, throw some outdoor fun
I
shit
just
in
know
there.
he'll have fun with the fun shit. He's just gonna. I know him. He's gonna complain.
Yeah.
What he
during the
needs
setup.
does he have any friends that would do that with him? Like
Probably.
because that's the thing. That's
Not
what you
100%
need.
sure, but
'Cause
yeah,
as
probably.
as a kid going camping with the homies was cool.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Because when you
I
had a
get what you're
friend
saying.
out there, you was both out there going through the shit at the same time. Like
Let's
that's a cool
complain
thing.
to each other.
Yo, kids are built different now, though.
Yeah. I
You
gotta
be
hit
like,
my homie
I was
up.
just gonna say that. I was just
They're
like, you
different.
know,
He's like, where do I
this
charge
is like
my
a
iPhone?
generational
They don't
thing.
do
You're
Boy
talking about
Scouts
kids
how
that
they
don't
used
even know
to.
what outside is. Like,
Yeah.
barely know what it is
Man, I love being outside.
Yeah, it was a shit.
because
back
we were
then, boy.
outside. That's why.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
We were outside. Like Joe Budden said, you weren't outside.
No, I was outside and unsupervised.
Oh yeah, me too.
Me too.
Yeah.
Come
had
home
a-
when the street lights come on.
I had a
yeah,
For hours.
yeah, the streetlight
Street
rules
light
in
rules.
effect.
Bro,
for
I would just
sure.
go miles from my house.
Moms was
Miles.
working 2 jobs and going
My
to like
mom was
school
working
at
a lot,
night,
too.
nigga.
Outta there.
Pops was in Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
nigga. I
but
was
you know what's-
autonomous kid doing what I wanted, nigga.
I'd come
you know-
home at 8 p.m. like I had a job or something. I was like, I just come in like nothing, like nobody, like how was your day?
Yeah, bro.
But you know what's crazy? The millennials are just like terrified of their kids being outside without supervision. But I don't understand why. I don't know. For me, at least I was a boy, but it was me and my sister. We were both outside. I feel like my sister would hang out more at her homegirls' houses.
Right.
Like they played
Sleepovers
outside
and
and shit,
shit.
but it was
Right.
like
You
the
go to my
boys
friend's
were,
house, yeah.
Yeah, the boys were really outside.
was
Like
outside, bro.
majority
We were
of the
outside.
day.
Yeah.
You know, like they might be outside for a stint, but they kicking it in the crib, like with the mom that's home or some shit like that.
running
But
the
it's like.
streets.
I don't know. I feel like I didn't get approached. Nobody with a white van ever tried to kidnap us.
Same.
Nah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard some
Like,
weird shit a couple times.
I mean, but also
I feel like weird shit. We might have heard. We did hear weird stories sometimes, but we were always deep.
That's the thing.
We
I
were
was- it
so
was like,
we were
it was
so
like
deep.
eight
It was
kids
it was
deep,
hard
10
to
kids
even.
deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yeah.
got 7 kids defending themselves
Yeah.
or running as a unit. You know,
Right, right,
You
right.
can't just pull up with a white van and snatch one
Nigga,
of them. You know.
we shit like that happen all the time. We had a bike get stole off my porch, and it was like 8 of us at the crib. We all booked it outside and chased this nigga down the street. He
Yeah,
had to
yeah.
throw the bike away and leave.
Bruh, yeah.
He probably would have been able to whoop us really, but it was like 8 of us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Y'all
bro.
remember
So
Stranger
some-
Danger? Like they would cut you loose, but they give you the idea like, well, Stranger Danger. Remember Strangers?
Yeah, I
Danger?
always remember,
So I'd be
yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
if you just walk up on me and you're a full ass grown adult, yeah, I'm like, yo,
But you
this
know what
dude's
I
gonna
think it
fucking
is?
scream.
The millennial parents, they don't be having, they kids don't be having that many friends.
Friends, yeah.
We had friends.
We had
like
mad
we were
friends,
deep,
bro.
bro.
So the
Like,
neighborhood
deep.
would see you. The neighborhood was watching y'all go to wherever y'all going.
Yeah,
kinda.
bro. Like, yeah.
The
Maybe
only thing I
that's-
had, we used to get catcalled, but it was only like me and like 1 or 2
See, as a
other
girl,
friends.
it is
Yeah. See, that's
so-
that's like the
That's
girl
scary.
thing. That's
Yeah.
completely
Yeah, yeah,
different.
that's
like,
different.
As
But
a
even
dad,
then,
I'd be
just, keep
careful
it,
of
just
that.
keep it walking.
Yeah.
But my mom taught me just to say 15 to get you 30. So I started saying that
15 to get you
everybody.
30.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, like with the girls,
Oh, yeah.
I'd be more fearful.
Yeah.
I'd want them in
Yeah.
bigger packs type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about gender-wise the difference. You know,
Yeah.
like if me and my brother were girls,
I feel like that was
would we have
something
the same-
I like had to think about. It came to a real realization maybe like probably like 10 years ago. But just like hearing my homegirls talk about dating and shit.
Yeah.
Like dating for them, like they're like bringing up fears, and I'm like, damn, I guess
We didn't have
no,
those.
I ain't even
Yeah,
think
we
about
didn't
that
think
shit.
about those.
Getting date grapes.
Yeah, we didn't
You know,
think
getting
about that.
getting
Yeah.
hit over the head with a pipe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Just
yeah.
like all these things that like I forgot that y'all
They
do
actually have to consciously think
generally
about.
have to worry
Yeah.
about, because also another like on some savage shit, like I've gotten a lot of first date, you coming over to the crib the first time and I'm just knocking you down, like, and like that's blasphemous. Like that's
crazy to
That's
me.
crazy. Like
The first link.
the first link. That
Yeah,
shit's
for that to be as successful as it is.
yeah,
it's
and
like
it's still crazy for us because we could get robbed later type
Yeah,
shit.
it is, but it's
I
crazier
haven't
for
had-
them.
It's crazier for them.
crazier
like,
for them.
yeah.
Especially if they have kids. I think that's wild.
Oh
Like
man,
a live-in,
my-
like a
yeah.
live-in child.
But I had this one chick tell me some real shit, and I never thought about that. She invited me over to her house for the first time. She was like working from home, so she couldn't really go nowhere, but we were just gonna be on some chill shit anyway, maybe like smoke or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. And then when I got there, like I'm trying to figure out how to bring it up without sounding like a creep.
Yeah.
The first time I'm at your house, I don't want to say I'm surprised you let me
Right.
come over to your house because now,
Yeah, I don't wanna say
now I
that,
look
yeah.
like I'm about to like
Do some crazy
spawn
shit.
an attack.
Yeah. It's like famous last
that-
words, nigga.
that-
Like
these are the last words before a nigga attacks somebody.
Yeah.
But I found out a way to bring it up like jokingly to where it doesn't feel like scary.
You're pretty brave
And
to
she
do
was
this. Huh?
Sick.
Brave soul.
Those are the famous last words. But she said some real shit. She was like, she said, yeah, I'm not worried about it because it's like home court advantage. I said, that's a good point. She was like, it's like, even if you did, I'm not going down crazy. You know, she's like, I have so many tools and tricks in this.
Yeah, like nigga, you don't know
And-
what's in here.
Yeah, you know what I'm
and
saying?
people around that may know that you're all sorts of shit. Like,
yeah, so
She
just
might
like,
have that thing that
Gun
the wall.
compartment.
that's what I'm saying. Home field advantage, like she just reached behind something and a butcher knife come out. You know what I'm saying? To where I'm fucked now.
But see, the only time I thought that I might have been fucked was when I did that same thing, and a girl invited me over to her crib. Like this, of course, way back.
yeah, going to
But
a
it was
girl's crib is scarier.
She was like a Satanist type shit.
What?
Yeah, she had like shit on the wall, nigga. I was
Yeah.
like,
I've had that happen one time.
I was like, whoa, where am I
Like
at,
a true
bro?
Satanist, like
Bro,
pentagrams?
it was like the horns, like devil
Yeah.
horns,
Yeah,
all that
you know
shit,
that.
like
Yeah.
or like
bunch
the
of-
goat skull
the
or some
goat
shit
skull,
like
the
yeah.
goat
Was she just
skull horns and
gothic?
shit like that.
No. Yeah, I was
It
just
wasn't
gonna
just
say-
no
it's
regular
hard to tell,
switch.
though. I
It's
don't
hard.
know.
It's hard
Was
to
she
tell.
like a Wicca?
No,
It was hard to
a
tell. I ain't gonna lie.
Wiccan,
I ain't gonna
yeah,
lie to
that's
you.
what it's giving.
It was hard to tell, but it was like it was so much of it. It wasn't
Yeah.
just sprinkled.
Exactly.
It wasn't.
This was a lifestyle.
it was a
clearly. She was completely
lifestyle.
immersed
because
in
some of
that.
them use it
Yeah.
as an
Yeah.
aesthetic. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just like that's
no.
just the thing.
But
It
you
looks
you
cool.
can feel the difference when you enter. I've had that happen one time.
Nigga, I
and
was like-
it was.
You ain't know before you went over there?
No,
No.
I knew. No, but
I
you.
didn't- but you know they're
it's
like-
not the same. Like
not when you get there,
pictures,
bro.
I like alt bitches. You know, like I think they sexy.
Yeah.
You know, goth girls and shit. It's different when you go to the house. That
You
shit's
actually
different.
see it.
It's different when you're in the world. Like. A goth bitch can come over to my crib and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, we
I'm
chilling,
at my house.
bruh. It's different when you go in there. Like, I definitely felt something different because I've had that happen to
The
me. And
energy.
it was out in Fayetteville, and it was like a gotcha. And then you don't know how deep somebody is into something until you get into their house.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, you're immersed.
This is
nigga.
how you're
Like,
living.
Yes, bro. Like the the chick's house that I went to, one of the rooms, she even had like, you know, like these might be like caravan gypsies and shit like that. One of the rooms had like fabric on the walls to where it almost felt like we were in a caravan.
A caravan.
fortune
Oh,
teller.
shit.
Yeah, like it was decored the fuck out, bro.
Damn.
Like so it's like
beads hanging down by the fabric and shit.
no, not the bead. Yeah, kind of, but I don't know. I don't remember having beads in like the doorway or nothing. But it was like the
flowy fabric.
The flowy fabric
the
was
draped
on
fabrics and shit,
Exactly.
crystals.
So
That
you're,
shit was-
so you're like, am I
was
getting,
like,
am I getting
oh,
laid or getting sacrificed? What's
Oh shit!
It does get a little weird at a certain point.
Bitch
You're
finna
right.
read your future, nigga.
The pussy was
yeah,
fire.
yeah.
Shit
And
was
like,
crazy.
there's so many old artifacts and weird stuff in there that it kind of smells like an antique shop. Probably at that point, so much incense.
shit is
you
a
know?
little-
I'll be
It's a little creepy, bro.
I'll be so interested.
It's fascinating but scary.
Tell me
It's a
about
little
this
scary.
piece here.
I'm gonna tell you
Well,
what's
that's
scary because I'm
Satan.
like, because that was the first time I ever felt like she might take some energy from me if I fuck this girl. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like Bill Quist on
am I-
American
you know
Gods.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's happening. Like,
I might lose a piece of myself.
Exactly. I believe in a certain level of like whole energy swapping and shit
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
But that felt like it's like, did I walk into? Have you been preparing for this? Like. Was there a
damn.
spell you did before I got here?
Looking for a
that-
chicken with his head
yeah,
off.
it's just
running?
like all
Yeah.
those thoughts start going through your head in terms of like, did I just walk into a ritual?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying,
Or
bro.
am I the final piece?
And that's what I'm saying.
To this spell or some shit.
Nah, it's like
so
that.
shit. It just gets a little creepy, bro.
Creepy as fuck. And
So
then
was she a
that's-
Satanist or was she just a witch?
None of us know.
She
We
might- I
don't
think,
know.
but that's the thing.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
like so. This is back when I worked at the Ale House. It was around them times, and I remember seeing her on like her social media. And Halloween, she was always on some witch shit, right?
Right,
Every
yeah.
Halloween, she was on some witch shit. And then like I started noticing her tattoos more after I went to her crib. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this means You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you have to start good because it's I don't know, bro. Because even if I'd like some of them people like that, even if you ask them to explain it, they can't explain
but
it.
then even
nor they
even what does
want
that
to.
mean,
or
Cherry?
how deep
What?
they yeah.
Is she just on some witch shit? Like, what does that mean? Why you say it so casually? Like, what does that mean either? Like,
Bitches be witches, bro. That's right.
but like, how deep does
Yeah.
that get? Because that sounds
It
like it could
depends.
be
It
something
depends
too.
on if you. It depends on if you, like I said, like if you like a Wiccan, like a pagan, like that's actually you like practicing that type of religion. They be doing like the skulls and the goat horns, faces and shit like that.
That might be it.
The pentagrams, you
That
know,
might be
the
it.
pagan
Maybe.
symbols and shit like that. Like
Yeah, I
it's
did
just
it
their-
Are we talking about like dark versus light magic?
That's what I'm
What's
saying.
happening
Like
right now?
I'm like so.
Pretty much, but we
or
don't
is she
know
like a
when
Satanist? Like I have friends that are Satanists, but they don't practice witchcraft. They just they just like the devil.
So
You
it
know-
sounds like the witches are worse because they
Yeah.
practice witchcraft.
No,
That's
but
what you're
witches,
saying.
Witchcraft
witches
isn't
are
always
good, right?
bad.
I thought
Yeah.
witches were.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
the
it's
whole dark-
duality.
the whole
You got-
dark and light.
It's duality.
Yeah.
You gotta have it. Either
It's
you
it's
gotta have
mainly
both.
portrayed dark though.
Right.
Yeah.
It's mainly portrayed dark.
But then you got the bitches that
So
do
it's
like the
hard to
patchouli
even-
with the
yeah.
crystals. Those are considered like light witches or light workers.
Yeah,
But them
yeah.
bitches be doing just fuck shit behind the scenes too.
Yeah,
So
it's
wait.
hard to tell.
So crystal girls are witches, or like in
No,
the,
not always.
Not
It's-
all of
Not
them.
always.
But
Some of them is just
Yeah.
like that's just
That's just that.
It's
Crystals are just a gateway to where it could go.
that's
Right.
what I'm.
Yeah,
You do crystal
Yeah.
shit, you're
Yeah.
eventually going to start doing
That's a
some
gateway
type of
drug.
magic or
It's just
some
like
shit.
I'm gonna tell you the real horoscopes is the real gateway.
that is the gateway drug.
That's
Oh, yeah,
that's the official gateway because that captures kindergartners, elementary,
Yeah.
like that gets the young girls.
Yeah.
You know, and then they move into crystals.
AJ said it's an
Yeah.
epidemic.
no, it is actually.
Somebody got to stop these rock bitches. You know what I'm saying? But it can, you
an
don't know
industry,
where it
man.
can go, bro. Because it just depends. You gonna lose them for a couple years. They have to take that journey.
man,
And
look.
you know what I'm saying?
Everybody's gonna have that moment when you're.
And
a
I'm sure
teenager,
niggas
walk
have,
into,
you know,
like,
I,
crystal
niggas
shop.
have that too. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I
yeah,
could break
sure.
my journey of shit that I fell down for
Yeah,
2
for
to
sure.
3 years.
I fell down a few rabbit holes in my day. Like, it's cool.
But I just feel like, yeah, but this one didn't. One was completely different. You know, they move different though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I get what you mean.
The one thing that I
Yeah.
learned about, like, I watched this video. It wasn't about the Church of Satanism or whatever, but like I was watching something else, and then they mentioned it.
was it Jubilee?
I don't know. It
They
may
did
be.
one. They did one about like.
Did it?
With the two groups next to each other, Satanism and
Maybe
Christians.
I did watch
I
that.
think.
I don't know if it was that or something else, but I think I did watch that. But all the thing that I learned is apparently it's not even evil. Like
Satanism?
Right, exactly.
It's
yeah,
not.
yeah. I
They
heard
actually
like
have a
they were
lot of-
saying like
lot
it's
nice
It's like
morals.
a progressive movement.
It
Like they
is.
fight against like oppression and all that shit. Like it has
And,
nothing
like,
to do with like
assault and
The evil parts.
Yeah.
That we
none of
see.
it
I was
is
like,
not evil
really?
at all.
So
Like,
I didn't
they
know that.
have evil parts of it, but
It's like, so in order to be a Satanist, you inherently actually kind of believe in Christianity because Satan is part of that.
Well,
right?
if you want to hear the realest shit, is the Bible was written by a Satanist.
Right.
like
yeah.
And so it's like Satanists are
Oh, I didn't
usually
know that.
just like
Yeah.
it's almost like
Yeah, look that
satire
up.
of Christianity. It's that
gotcha.
because they see the
Be
flaws that
careful, too.
Christianity inherently has a bunch of flaws,
Yeah.
and so they
Niggas have
you know,
nightmares.
They,
out here.
yeah, they play on those flaws, and it's like you said, I know a lot of Satanists that are really nice people. They're just
No,
you know,
it's almost like anti.
it's anti-Christianity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like, you know, it's not like they are for evil in the world. They're actually for goodness in the world. And they actually look at Christianity as like the bad thing. You know, like the brain. Like I just didn't never saw it from that perspective.
It's just that the branding is really harsh.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's a.
It's a Black Lives Matter situation. Okay?
Yeah.
Whereas like their message is probably really good.
Yeah.
But the reality is when you say it that
Where's
way,
the money go? No.
a lot of people are automatically going to
mean, people
assume a
wrote
lot
the
of things
Bible.
about you.
Yeah. Well, see, and then that's the other thing too. The Bible was like based off of shit even older than that. So ancient Egyptian type shit.
Yeah, I can't. I'll look it up. We can dive into that next week because I can't exactly remember how to search it. But I went down this rabbit hole one time. But go to YouTube Jubilee. It was a middle ground.
Yeah.
And it was a satanic middle ground, just because I can't remember what the episode was.
Yeah.
But long story short, the nigga who was like a leader, bro, this nigga was creepy as hell, bro. He wouldn't tell nobody his age.
That guy.
No, it wasn't him. This nigga. No, I'm trying to see. Oh, it was him. It was him, nigga. No,
The vampire?
He
Marilyn
wasn't
Manson?
a vampire. That nigga right there, bro.
What else is a vampire?
No, keep going. For him.
I'll
Go-
just play.
Press play.
Well, I did. That's what I'm saying. I clicked at that point.
Just
but
press
it's not
the
showing his
arrows.
face.
Yeah.
That's
the
what I'm
little
gonna do at
arrows.
this point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Count.
the art. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So I did watch this because I
Yeah.
remember him. Look like fucking Colonel Sanders.
Let me
Nigga,
take you seriously.
like a magician.
bro, this guy's a pastor.
Yeah.
Nobody taking him seriously.
Yeah, he looks like somebody from the fucking
hear
1920s.
Yeah, give me audio. I gotta hear this dude's voice.
Man, we might as well start it over. Actually,
That's
Start
what I was
from
gonna
the
try to
beginning,
figure
actually.
Cheerio. He looks like he boxes like
Go in
this.
a little bit more because they.
He definitely
Yeah,
boxes that way.
put him up. Put him
Okay,
up.
yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, I guess
I
it's
must-
all religions. It's all religions. It looks like.
Tempo.
It's like, some of them were just like the Hindu girl. She couldn't even. She
couldn't
was-
take it.
She was having a little bit more trouble, just kind of just even
Yeah.
stomaching what was happening right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially when like certain questions like, how old are you? I don't disclose my age. Niggas is like, is he 100? You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
oh,
Like,
okay, yeah,
like
you're
all
right.
of a sudden it feels like he's
Eternal.
yeah. It doesn't feel like he dies very quickly. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It was working
But
on her. It
The
was
Christian
working.
dude was cool though, because he was like, he was really just getting down to it. Like he was like,
He was just curious, like
yeah,
you
he was
said.
curious, bro. Yeah, he really got good dialogue back and forth between
I think
them.
that's how I would be. I would just be asking questions.
Yeah.
Why are you into this and all that stuff? What's your motive? What's your
Man, Satanists are such
aspect?
weird people. They're usually really knowledgeable about Christianity.
They're knowledgeable about a lot of religions. I
Yeah,
had
a
a
lot
lot
of
friend
things.
that was
Yeah, a lot of things.
He was
yeah.
great. He's
Yeah,
one
it's
of the
like-
smartest people I know. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah, I don't. It's
Look,
it's
he was
really
cool as hell.
and that's why I was saying I don't really know if Satanism is really actually a religion. It's just the
Like an ideology?
it's an ideology maybe. Yeah, it's like because you actually respect all religions, and so therefore you picked this. There's not necessarily like a arch nemesis in every religion. It's just Christianity creates one.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so it's something really tangible that you can grab onto, and you could say, "Oh, okay, well."
So,
you know.
well, I'm neither. Oh, damn, I just spat.
So
spat
honestly,
all over
that's why the Hindu lady. That's really weird to me that she's so freaked out because I'm like, "Yo, there's no Satan in Hinduism. Like,
Right.
Relax.
That's true. Yeah.
Relax, lady. It's somebody else's religion."
Yeah, but see, but I get it though, because it's like even though I'm not a religious person, I have had like panic attacks going down those rabbit holes. You know, remember
Oh,
like I
yeah,
told
yeah.
you when that woman who was on the plane talking about that man back there is not real.
Yeah, the white chick
That
a couple months
freaked
ago.
me out.
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Meltdown. Yeah.
It freaked me out
Because
because
she was too convinced.
No, because I stumbled upon a video that was talking about the way her hands were, and it said like if you look at her fingers, it's almost like the as above, so below thing
Baphomet.
that Satan does when you look at him, and maybe that was her sign of saying that it was something evil back there, you know. And I'm an overthinker. So like
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
put that shit, that's why I always have to be careful because when I put that shit in my mind,
It gets them wheels
I
turning.
replay. Yeah, because of my anxiety. Oh no, OCD. Remember I was telling you that's the obsessive.
Yeah, yeah.
I start thinking about it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about it. I just start thinking. Is that a thing you do when somebody? Oh, because
I forgot
has
she
to
got
think.
that done though.
Oh, but you forgot. Yeah.
Fucker.
You got a new tattoo?
You
I got it. My
more
stomach
shading
working
done.
on.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel you on that though.
No, yeah,
I
yeah,
used to
so-
do that a lot when I was a kid. Like,
What?
be just laying in bed, going down the rabbit hole of what happens after you die, and then like literally, the rabbit hole would end with me going like that. Like, literally, like I had
Yeah.
several nights like that. That was when it was like. My mom was like adamant about us always going to church. Like,
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
you're just like in it so much, you're in church every Sunday.
Yeah.
The little young men's groups and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them things. Like a church event. Like if your mom my mom wouldn't let me like. I never got drunk in high school type shit because I wasn't allowed to go to the house parties in high
Yeah,
school.
yeah.
But like, I could go to like a church retreat type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like those are cleared. You know, so
Yeah.
See,
it was
all
just
them-
like just hearing that much religion, it just
Yeah.
forces your brain
to
into
go
that
that way.
overtime.
That's
yeah.
true because hearing all that religion and having these other conversations happen and it's going down these rabbit holes. And then when I encountered fucking sleep paralysis, I really started thinking like,
Just a-
fuck,
just-
nigga.
just a sick
I was
combo.
like, there's a damn demon that's after me. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to think that if I left my room door open, then I'd let him in and like I'd have sleep paralysis and then that would happen. Like I'd have that shit and I wouldn't be able to move and I'd like fighting myself up and like I'd be like, holy
Wait.
shit, what's happening to me?
So
bro?
wait, all right, so sleep paralysis demon. All right, somebody describe this to me because I've never encountered this. It's like
So-
it's like you're.
I've never encountered it, but I know Shane
We
and
both
Lauren.
have,
And
so-
you said too, right?
Maybe it's an
What is-
island.
what is
Maybe it's
this?
an island thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
is
said
this
that
thing?
you're like up, but you can't move.
You can't move. So
Yeah. When I was a kid, I remember I was like in like I don't know, maybe second grade when the first time it happened to me. But I was having a dream about the chipmunks. the cartoon.
Yeah.
And I remember they looked under a door and they saw green smoke coming out of the door and they started coughing and then I woke up coughing and then I couldn't move for a couple of seconds. And then when I got up, I was, mommy. Yeah. And that was the first time I had it. But in terms of like the demon thing, like I feel like I didn't start experiencing that until like after my first shrooms experience.
Oh,
because before
shit.
then it used to just be like I can't move. But I don't know if shrooms opened up something.
Yeah,
but
but I say you might have opened the door.
yeah, because
The portal
ever
was
since
closed.
then, like I can't sleep in dark
That's
rooms.
how it works too.
That was
I
the
feel
key.
like.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, because I feel like maybe the door was like creaked open, but then the shrooms just
Like on
burst
some
something
third
down.
eye shit. Like
Yeah.
Like the first time I took shrooms, I felt like my eye was so bright I had to close my actual eye.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was like I'm not ready for the dual
much.
combo right now.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Overstimulating,
My,
you know what I mean?
my eye is opening up for the first time
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Like so it needs to it's
Adjust.
over here trying to get adjusted to the light type shit. Like
Just a few days ago, I had an incident.
for real.
Yeah, because
paralysis
I used to sleep. Sometimes I sleep with my bathroom door open, just creaked open.
Your
just
bathroom's
to-
in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay,
so
okay.
it just like seep in a
Yeah.
little bit. But even still, because I do that just to have some light in there. Because every time I sleep in a dark room, more times than not, something weird is gonna happen. I'm not gonna say what it is. I don't know what's happening. I
Right,
don't know if it's
right.
happening in my mind. I don't know. I don't know if it's a mixture of the two.
But that pitch black fucks you up.
yeah, but just like a couple of nights ago, I woke up in the middle of the night and I didn't have sleep paralysis, but something, it was like in my mind I could see it, but something kind of like kissed me, like yeah, it was like
Whoa.
this, but I remember what it looked like. It looked kind of like a face, like
Whoa.
like
Whoa,
that. Yeah,
Whoa.
like this.
Hold up.
Hey, I have more stories.
I'm just like, just a
It's
theory.
like, nigga, no.
Here's a theory. Just a theory. You have cats. You have a cat.
They're dead.
Wait,
Oh,
you
yeah,
have no
you don't
cats
have no
now?
more cats
Yeah,
no
I
more.
told you. Yeah, I told you. They're
Okay,
both
so
dead.
that's, we got
Yeah,
that.
that's
I'm like,
right.
what if it was just your cat? Like, what if your cat
No.
was giving you like? giving you-
Let me bounce off of that because I have a demon cat story.
This nigga's like, nigga, this shit's happening,
I
nigga.
have stories.
I got stories,
I
nigga.
have like your campfire stories.
Yeah, yeah.
But speaking of that, in my Raleigh apartment, I had brought the cats home, right? Like from my place to my mom's place because I was like, the cat hair is just building up. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
But like the first or second night sleeping by myself, what was that?
Right.
I heard it too.
The fucking
It sounded
demon
like a-
cat.
I think the,
goddamn demon cat.
It sounded
I think
like a dog.
the
Came out.
the duck
Yeah.
popped off.
Air conditioner.
Yeah. Yeah,
The
it was
back.
like, it sounded like a dog when it
demon
cries.
cat.
But yeah, so I was sleeping.
No? Oh. Mm.
Yeah, I was sleeping, and then all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, I woke up, and I felt something jump on the bed. Yeah, and it felt like it was one of the cats. So I went to pet it, and then all of a sudden, like my hand hit the bed. Nothing was there. Then I heard a voice say, "Oh, you thought they were there. You thought the cats were here."
shit.
No, I'm not finished.
Okay, go ahead, man.
You thought the cats were here, but they're not. You're all alone. You're all by yourself. What are you gonna do? And I couldn't move.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I couldn't move, and I shook myself awake. I shook myself so I could move.
talking
about Right, sleep
Yeah,
paralysis?
move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the voice started happening, like
Yeah.
I couldn't move, but I heard something say, and it's hard to explain because I didn't hear it externally.
Yeah.
It's not coming from outside. It's like I hear it in my head, and I heard a voice say, "You're all alone by yourself. You thought they were here, but you're all alone by yourself. What are you gonna do?" And like kind of like in a mocking way.
That's kind of striking me as kind of anxiety based and like really specific to you.
But the
Hey,
only
maybe,
part about
maybe.
it, what he's talking about with the shaking of sleep paralysis, that is kind of what happens. So with sleep paralysis, you're fighting your way out of it for some time. So like I've been in sleep paralysis for minutes, to where it's like it feels like a minute. I don't know how long it really is, but it feels like a minute and a
Yeah, it
half,
feels
2
long
minutes,
forever, yeah.
where I'm shaking to move myself and I can't. And then every time you barely get up, you're back down. Barely get up, you're back down. And then eventually you get up, and that last one is like a forceful get up out of it, and then you're out of it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
That's how mine is. Mine is always reoccurring. It's always the same dream.
Yeah.
I'm in my aunt's neighborhood in Chesapeake, and I've been having this dream since I was like 4 or 5. And I'm getting chased by a Rottweiler, and I'm booking it, and I'm booking it. And then
You've
he
having a
always-
reoccurring dream for that long?
Yes, I still
God
have. I still
damn.
have that dream to this day. I have 2 reoccurring dreams. That one,
crazy.
that one in my aunt's neighborhood, because that neighborhood is very specific. Like, It's
Yeah,
very.
part of the
She has
dream,
a
yeah.
very specific house, like streets, everything. I'm being chased by a Rottweiler. I don't know if that's significant because my grandma always had Rottweilers, like my whole life.
if it's reoccurring, everything in that
So
dream.
she always
Yeah.
had
Like,
Rottweilers.
for sure.
And I always get chased by this Rottweiler, and I get like right to my aunt's house before it bites me in like my right thigh, and then I always just be sitting there and I just be shaking. And
While
I
you're
can't
in
move.
bed.
I can't move. And then like the dog, but I still feel the dog biting at my fucking leg. Like I could feel it. Like I'm
Have
asleep.
you ever told a dream interpreter that dream?
No. And I have another one where
I've
I'm
never
in
talked to
like
one of them.
my old neighborhood where I'm like where I grew up in. Like when we moved down here, the neighborhood I moved in the house in the Broadlands, and
That's a good skit.
I have a fucking dream that I'm trying to fly a broom. I've been having this dream since I was like 10 years old.
Because you're a witch.
Do you
Literally.
ever successfully fly the room?
I have astral projected before.
I've done it by mistake.
I've done that. I've astral projected twice.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to lucid dream. I do want to learn how to do that.
This is kind of similar.
Yeah.
Lucid dreaming is kind of similar.
Yeah.
My
That
cousin
is
can
on
she
my
can
list.
induce lucid dreaming. I think that shit is crazy.
That's
but
fire.
When I astral project, like I literally like went to my friend's house and I called her the next morning. I told her exactly what the fuck she was doing last night, and that shit was crazy.
I went
as hell.
downstairs to I feel like I went downstairs to the apartment below me because I was having like a dream because it almost feels like a dream,
It
right?
does.
Yeah, I
You're
was
just
having a
floating.
dream. I
It's
was
like an orb.
floating in an apartment and there was music blasting behind me, and then when I woke up, the music was blasting below me. So I was like, was I down there? You know, like it felt like it was right here.
I've astral projected before, for sure. I've
Yeah, just
definitely
like
done
an
that.
accident,
That's
right?
smooth.
Yeah,
My
I
friend
never.
does.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what they. Okay.
My friend was doing nothing. She was sitting on the couch
Really?
with her dog watching TV.
I've never done that.
And I literally, I was like an orb. I was like, well, I was watching you last night. And she's
Y'all
like
wanna-
real spiritual. She was like, bitch, was you in my dreams? I said, yes, bitch, I was.
Nigga, let me tell y'all when I astral projected. That was when I found out that my girl, we were in like a weird place, cheated on me.
Oh,
And
really?
it was, yeah. Long story short, I scared the shit out of her with it.
What the
Like,
what?
So the next day we were on the phone. I'm like there. I heard the conversation right before.
Yeah.
And then the next day, talking regular, but I have this vivid ass dream. So then later that day, I'm like asking questions. I'm like, yo, what'd you do last night? Blah, blah, blah. And then she's being vague as shit. So then we hang up. A couple hours later, she comes clean. And then that she just did it. Mind you, her coming clean is just like, I did something last night.
Yeah.
Right? My reply was the detail of everything that happened. And the convo scared the shit out of this bitch. Scared her.
Maybe you're a demon.
That shit scared me too. Shit. I mean, I couldn't believe
Your
it.
knowledge.
Scared her. She was silent for like 15 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I think I had a ghost give me a music recommendation.
What?
Yes.
Nigga
Nigga
Shay
said,
got some
trust
shit
me,
going
trust me,
on.
this one's a slap.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you wake up, my boy.
I did exactly what it told me to do. I did exactly what it told me because I started sleeping in my living room because after that cat shit, I was like, I'm not sleeping. I don't know if that bedroom is evil, but I'm sleeping in the living room now. So I started
Yeah.
sleeping in the living room couch. And I woke like early in the morning. I heard like a voice say like, "Look up Morrissey." Morrissey. Never heard it. Never heard the name. So I was like, look up Morrissey. Okay. So I just Googled Morrissey, and then there was a YouTube documentary about this lead singer, about a band. I forget what the band is called. The band might be called Morrissey, but his last name was Morrissey. So, yeah. Look it up. Morrissey.
2 S's.
Yeah, right there. English. What band
Yeah, I've
was
heard
he
it
in?
before.
Maybe
honestly
the
couldn't
band
tell you
is
one
called
song
Morrissey.
He looks like an
Morrissey.
actor, or he just looks
I
familiar.
couldn't either.
He's been in stuff. Maybe he's been in movies. I don't know.
Wait a minute. He's
old.
in a
He's clearly
band-
pretty old.
Oh, he was in a band called The Smiths. There we go. A 80s alternative band called The Smiths. I've heard of The Smiths before, but I didn't know like the lead singer's name or anything.
Right.
So
right.
I woke up with the lead singer's name in my head.
Johnny Marr.
Yeah, so his name is something Morrissey. Yeah, right there. Or maybe it's just Morrissey.
It's Marcy. Yeah, that's
Okay, so that's what it said. Look up Morrissey.
He's a singer.
So I did, and I ended up watching this whole hour-long documentary on YouTube about him. And at the end, I was like, "Why? Like this isn't even my shit. Like,
Yo.
why? Like, how
feel
did I
like-
wake up with somebody I've never heard his name before?
Yeah, I feel like white dudes in like the 50s and shit where I feel like in movies they always got like black eyeliner on.
Wait, which period?
Like, or it looks like they be having like
It
like
does.
their eyes
On the bottom right, he does look like he has
That's what I'm
maybe
talking
could have
about.
some
And
eyeliner.
even like in Goodfellas, like
Oh, Ray Liotta. He
You know,
he
like
looked like
they-
he was wearing eyeliner.
like
They
they
do.
be-
They wear makeup.
I know, but I'm like, but even in the old pictures, it looked like they just did that back in the day. Like
The enhance.
Especially in a
Yeah.
certain time period, like it was, maybe in the period
like
where
when
they
they
were
used to
wearing
wear
wigs.
wigs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wearing wigs and shit.
It makes sense though, I guess, because when your picture quality is a lot lower.
Oh, okay. Maybe they had to do certain things to
stand out.
They would put on
Accentuate features.
white, even more white makeup, so
Yeah.
their skin,
You don't want
shows up.
you don't want dudes having thin looking eyebrows and shit, so you just darken them up,
this a third eye. This a third eye podcast.
Third, yeah.
It is.
Oh, yeah. We got into
It
some
is.
weird.
Yeah, we tackled the whole like Bernstein affair effect and everything. Like,
Yeah,
we were
and to
going
take
in.
us out, Trump wins South Carolina and gets on the podium for a celebration speech and says, "Let me show you how far I've come. I don't even see the whites. I only see the blacks."
That's what he said. No,
I
I
didn't see
didn't see
that.
it.
I didn't
Pull
see
that
that at
shit.
all.
the
I
fuck
only
up.
see the blacks. What do you mean? Like he was saying it in a positive way?
Yeah, but of course the headlines. I mean, it's Trump
'Cause he's saying
positive
the
racist
blacks.
humor.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying.
take it how
It's-
you want it.
I only see the blacks.
But
I mean,
I've come
yo,
so
he's
far.
back though. Let's.
I only see the blacks.
Yeah.
He's back, y'all. He's back. Okay.
We're going to win the election. We're going to win it big. We're going to win it bigger than ever before. We're going to do things that nobody believed. It's going to be more important even than 2016. We are going to make America
This
great
isn't it.
again. Thank you.
Former President Trump
He was
is
like outside somewhere.
Yeah.
Because it was in
You
South
paused it.
Look, he was
Carolina.
about to make a big time.
It
He
was
gonna
that
say
area.
something
It was that area, but
with his little hands.
I only see the. Wait, how does his
he might need
followers
to
feel
go
about that?
before.
Nikki Haley. Yeah, because everybody just wants to talk about how he's destroying her in her home state.
And it looks like he might be saying something here.
He's just talking about how he's beating Nikki Haley
Oh yeah.
Go
because
back.
she's from South Carolina,
Oh,
but
wait, is
her
that it?
state won't vote for her.
Shit.
Just say the black. Just search
Yeah.
Trump the blacks.
The
Yeah.
blacks.
The black South Carolina.
Yeah, I love the blacks.
The blacks. Can we say that still? Is it okay?
Oh, so he was
blacks.
at one of them. Okay. But he's
It's-
just politician. Politicianing.
He's a politician, man.
Trump addresses black voters again ahead of South.
Yeah, how long is this video?
It's the
2 minutes.
it's the best, man. It's the best when he
Oh, this
addresses
is it.
black voters. It's the best.
Is it?
I mean, I can't hear nothing.
I was talking about the scenery.
Wait, this
I
is the
think
Black
so.
Caucus? Is that what he's at the Black Caucus or something? BCF? What is this?
Yeah.
Find out.
Black
Yeah.
conservative.
Everybody get out and vote because we want to win by big margins because the big day is November 5th.
It was the message from former President Donald Trump Friday night as he took the
He's a sicko.
He loves black people. He loves us so much.
To make America great again for everybody, but we're going to make America great again also. And I'm not sure I can say necessarily again in this case for African Americans. We're going to make America great for all of our country. But
Yeah, let
in
it go.
2016.
Oh, okay.
Trump won South Carolina's
what?
primary with 32% of the vote on his way to the White House. According to USC's political science professor Chase Myers, the primary plays a key role in deciding who will be on the November ballot.
South Carolina traditionally picks the Republican
damn, see if
nominee.
it goes back to
Again,
him
going back
talking.
to the 1980s,
Probably
the
doesn't.
Republican
It's on
primary
Twitter.
has.
I kinda-
I thought it was Martin Luther
Yo, I
chosen
kind of wanted to hear what
eventual
the dude with the MAGA hat on, with the black dude with the MAGA. I kind of want to hear what he had to say. That probably was interesting. The okay, so
If you just search the blacks, that's it.
Let me get
the
Trump out of there
blacks.
then.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no, here
Oh,
you
it's
go.
right there.
Yeah, we don't get called the blacks every day. You know what I mean?
see too many people out there.
Go back to the beginning.
But
Just in case.
good. These lights are so bright in my eyes that I can't see too many people out there. But I can only see the black ones. I can't see any white ones. You see? That's how far I've come. That's how far I've come. That's a long way, isn't it? These lights.
Absolute banger.
Yeah. We've come a long way together. Lynn Patton.
I mean, it's a funny joke. I mean, like,
Shit is funny.
Yeah.
Because first the headlines just said Trump says he can only see the blacks.
Yeah.
And then when I watched it, I said, hold up, nigga, this shit funny.
It is, yeah,
That is
it is
sick.
funny.
It's sick, but
because
it's-
he knows that he's like
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
joking, yeah.
They
but
ain't let him back on.
Then he
on the
said,
internet
look,
yet, though.
boy, look how far we've come.
yeah. No, oh, look how far I've come.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, I can joke about it now. You
I can
know?
only see the
I've got
blacks.
your
can
back,
also
brother.
see the
Is
black-
crazy.
The blacks. Damn.
What the hell?
What did that thing say? I've got your back, brother.
Wow.
Only thing the establishment truly fears.
I got you. back. Oh, is that like a unity thing?
What?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think it's just saying like conservative people and black people.
I mean, yeah, that would be a fear.
It's like that. Have you ever seen that photo where like a white person wearing a Confederate flag jacket or something like that is like emotionally hugging a black person?
I've never seen
I
that,
feel like
but
I've
yeah.
seen
Yeah.
feel like I've
It
seen
came
that.
out in like 2020 or
Yeah, I know
something.
you're talking about.
The height of what's his name who got shot? So many people got
George
shot.
Floyd.
Yeah, Floyd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all right,
Yeah.
that's it. I just
I
feel
hope
like
you-
we
hope
should
you guys
end it
learned
with
something.
the blacks.
Yeah. I
Go
hope you learned.
vote.
I hope you learned something from the blacks.
Yeah.
Please go vote, guys. If not nationally,
Who you gonna
locally.
vote
Locally, I'm
The
gonna have to do
blacks.
some research.
Biden.
Bad.
No.
Biden or Trump?
He's talking about
Brandon.
local. He's
That's
talking
all
about local.
you know.
Oh.
Like,
Local.
you're talking local. Okay.
President,
Their marketing sucks.
you know, we got to do some research.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, hug a black.
Yeah,
A black.
Yeah, that's when the Floyd thing was happening. The
Dab
racial
on
tension
him.
was
I'm
like really
crying.
high in the shit, and that picture was.
Look how
taken.
cultured this is with the dab on him.
He
That's
look he
hilarious.
needed it though. I was to do with the Confederate flag. He looks like he needed a hug from just somebody. Somebody.
Yeah.
Shit, I wouldn't be hugging that nigga.
Absolutely not. I know
Because
you smell
remember in
crazy.
2020 we were
Like, I'm gonna take that cry shit
imagine
over
that.
there, bitch.
No, but imagine that shit.
I know what
it
that
was
flag
like,
means.
Right.
yeah, but it was like sometimes I think like we forget. Like, remember how divided? Like, I remember like I chose a side and being like, no, fuck you. I remember
yeah.
being violent. on
Nigga,
that shit. I was like,
trying
fuck
to,
white people.
I'm trying to buy a couple more guns before Trump gets into office because
'cause you
it's
never
gonna
know.
go. The price is going up again.
Yeah, you might.
So I'm trying to buy me. I'm trying to get that.
You want the shoes?
the shoes?
Trump shoes, no.
Please tell me you've seen the
No, I
shoes.
said
Yeah.
gun.
No, it's shoes, man.
Oh yeah, fuck them shoes.
Wait,
I'm not getting
yeah,
them
I
shits.
was you seen the shoes?
I'm trying to scoop some shit at the gun shows before.
Oh,
just
yeah,
because
it's
the
crazy.
pricing is gonna
Oh,
go
okay.
up. I want to be already stocked before
Got
it
you.
happens.
Okay, I thought you.
Because
okay, I
the
see
price
what
is
you're
going
saying
up this year. By the time the closer we get, we got 9 months. We got probably 3 gun shows before then. That last gun show before and the last one before and the first one after, all prices are going up by like $50 to $100 probably, if not a couple hundred.
You think
I
just
believe it.
because of like people being afraid? just
Anytime,
people in general?
just
Yeah.
racial tension. Period.
Unrest.
Yeah. Racial tension was at its
Yeah.
highest during George Floyd.
In my
Guns that
lifetime,
used to
I've never
cost
seen anything.
$200 cost $450.
So what are you?
The-
are
the
you
exchange
predicting
of-
that? You're predicting that Joe Biden's gonna win again?
I just depict that racial tension will be high.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
exchange
Yeah.
of power in any country. like,
Even if there's
whenever
no
it's time.
exchange, it's just the
I was about to say if
the-
the,
just
you
the
said-
tension period.
Just
Yeah,
tension.
just the
From the
tension
election.
From the election. always
Everybody's on
happens.
edge. This
Yeah.
everybody's going to be on edge just because it's a presidential year.
It's a
And the
potential.
It's gonna get a little
exchange.
crazy.
It's going to get crazy.
Yeah,
for
And the
sure.
people on the
Close to November.
extremes do some extreme shit.
and they're the ones that
Yeah.
you're preparing for.
Driving that car. Remember, like he drove the car through
Charlottesville.
Charlottesville, yup, yeah.
And
So-
I remember watching that video.
Biden's
Just
supposed to be
hearing.
running again.
Yep.
Yep.
Ain't nobody voting for that.
Well, he's
old
going
fuck.
for like the second 4. You know,
Bro, he has
Either way-
dementia.
either
he needs
way.
to sit the fuck down.
He does.
It's
He's
honestly
81
it's
years
kind of
old.
like elder abuse at this point.
It is.
But either way, it's
Yeah.
up this year, so y'all
Yeah,
better
it's up,
buy
yeah.
what you can this year, or at least until it calms down. Like prices have kind of went down a little bit. Bro, I bought during George Floyd. I bought a box of defensive rounds, $380. Cost me $90
See?
because there was a shortage.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
24 rounds,
Yeah.
$90. That same box should have been no more than 35.
35, 50, 40.
35, 40.
Yeah.
Because they were like a more elevated brand. I essentially paid $100
No, it's how it
for
goes. Like you
fucking
said.
24 rounds.
That's crazy. 24, not even a 50-round pack. Or
Oh.
nothing.
It's a direct reflection about
crazy.
how people feel about the government at the time.
Yep. It's crazy. And it's like, and I bought it because that was like location 17 that I've been to that didn't even have the rounds
What you needed, yeah.
to pick from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was crazy around then.
That's deep, boy.
Well, bullets don't expire.
Ah,
So it
shit.
sounds like
Here
I'm
we
going to be
go
going to the
again.
range tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, bullets never go bad. So
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Here
Stock
we go
up.
again.
But yeah, man, like, comment, share, subscribe, everything to the 3 Podcast. We'll see y'all next week.
All right,
Bye,
peace.
fuckers.
Peace.